Let's get ready to rumble!
All right, we're live. What up, suckers? Good morning, good morning, good morning. Good morning, good morning, good morning. We are live. Hello. Happy Monday. Hello, 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 hello. Hello. Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. What's up, suckers? What up? Happy Monday. Anybody have today off? Do most people have today off? All right. Good morning, morning. Time to wake up. No? Back to work? I think people had Friday off. Oh, okay. Some people had Friday offs. Just curious if people had today off. Yo, Ross, I'm glad I caught the last one. I ran up $100 on my size. There you go. Yep, it's over. It's done. Pack it up. End it. It's all over. No, sir. Yeah. What's up, guys? Come on in. Come on in. If you guys are new here, just join. Hit that like button, man. Oh, another day, another dollar. What's up? It's a wrap on that shoe. It's over, dude. Done. Dunzo. Bada bing, bada boom. It's over. What do you think the price is going to go up more, or if that's at? It's going to keep going up. They're going to keep going up. I think it's clear as they're not going to go down. I'll tell you that. There's no reason for it to go down. There's no reason for it to go down at all. It's already, yeah, it's almost $700 in my size. So, yeah, it's up. It's up. You don't think we'll get a small drop eventually? Nope. Where would a small drop come from? From someone's butt? People had their chance. You had that. You had that chance. You had that window. You had that window to cop them pretty cheap, and that was it. And now it's gone. So forever hold your peace. Now you're paying top dollar. So, they nosedived for a minute though. They did because everybody was saying everybody was like, oh my god, there's a lot of pairs. These are bricks. These are bricks. It's gonna then all the sneakers drop is gonna be. There's gonna be a sneakers drop, and then there's gonna be like more pairs. Everyone thought the market was gonna keep getting flooded, but it dried up very quick. It dried up very, very quick on that shoe. So it's over. It's done. Put it behind us. If you want it, you're gonna pay top dollar now. You might get lucky and maybe some prices come down on the next StockX no seller fee day. You might be able to get them a little bit cheaper. But that's it. That's it. I mean, there's nothing. I mean, you might be able to get them a little bit cheaper, but other than that, it's over. Shoe's done. Morning, what up? What up, what up, what up? Yeah, there were a lot of raffles, but most were BS. Yeah, it was a little deceitful. tad bit deceitful on that shoe because like everyone thought there was so many raffles, there was gonna be more pairs, and then that kind of like took people by surprise that nobody hit. So now we kind of realize where like all the pairs went, right? All those early pairs, where did they come from? Oh, I wonder why. I wonder where, right? The reason why you didn't hit any of those raffles. There's a reason why. But this week, man, overall, there's nothing happening this week for shoes. It's pretty much, we're pretty much done now for a long time. So, we're pretty much done for shoes. There's absolutely nothing upon the horizon. I mean, yeah, they're gonna be talking about brick after bricks, but that won't be till for a while. Yeah, this is a good time if you want to take a break. You could take a break real quick. There's just nothing. Nothing. If you want to take a break. So this is the time to take a break. And just come back for brick after bricks. So Palace 95 is on Friday if anyone cares. I think there's only one person in here that would care. And that's Moose. That's it. Other than that, I don't think many people will care about those. Again, they'll be like few and far between. Like, yeah, some of you guys might be interested in a 1 shoe, 2 shoes, one here or there. But like, as far as like anything that's gonna like shut it down and get the people going, it would be for a while. Hey Ross, you heard what D Footwork said about Nike tagging them early pairs, and folks who sold early finna get their Nike accounts stripped. I saw something about that and I was like, dog, like, respectfully, bro, like, we gotta stop going to the internet and just like spewing anything and everything and running with it, man. Bro, I can't remember ever. Yes, Nike did put trackers on some of these shipments, and it said that some of these mom and pop shops are gonna lose their contract. Bro, they have all right, I've been doing this. I've been on here for 7, 8 years, bro. Not one account, not one store has ever lost their Nike account. Bro, you have to understand, like why? Like why would you like think about it. What, you gonna just strip stores and put people out of business? That's real. That would be real good publicity. Eblins did. Eblins did? Are you sure? I only see Nike SB shops do it. It was probably some like, yeah, but Nike SB's shops, that's different though to me. That's different. Like skate shops are different. Because in reality, they don't have enough pairs anyways, because there was a ton of skate shops, and there's not enough pairs anyways to go around for skate shops. For Nike SBs, there's not enough pairs. Yeah, a year before they shut down or their stores got all bought out. Yeah, so what is it though? Is Eblin's even still around nowadays? Is Eblin's even still around? They shut its doors 2 years ago. So did they pull did their Nike account get pulled, or did Nike just realize that their business was going to fail? I don't know what to say. I mean, the Syracuse Illusion definitely lost their contract. They were in Carousel Mall, known as Destiny. Again, like, yeah, but you could lose your contract though. Yeah, but again, like, I should re-advise it. Did they lose their contract for backdooring? Did Eblins lose their contract for backdooring? Probably not. To me, it sounds like it was more of a money decision. Maybe contracts, maybe they couldn't afford it, maybe they couldn't pay their bills. And they eventually went out of business, so maybe they weren't paying their invoices. You know, they're on, like, a lot of this stuff's on 30-day. They're on net 30. How they operate is net 30. So it could be just maybe Eblin's fell behind on their payments, bro. The corporate fell behind and they pulled it. I mean, you can't keep shipping if they're not paying. You know what I mean? You can't keep shipping them. Right? That's any business. Like, can't keep shipping them product if they're way behind on making payments on their invoices. So that, I think that would probably make sense. I mean, they went out of business after, so I wouldn't say like it's a direct connection to like Nike. They're gonna lose their accounts because they got caught backdooring. Brother, like, so this video, like,
I think some people about to be in trouble, y'all. I seen a post. It was in Discord. Take it with a grain of salt. But basically,
it was in Discord.
they said that Nike set up a couple of retailers, a couple of mom and pop shops, boutiques, to get the Virgils. Like, because a lot of places got the Virgils. If y'all didn't see, like, a lot of places got them. Even the questionable ones that, you know, don't never really get everything, right? A lot of places got the Virgils, and Nike pretty much set them up to see where the pairs would go. To see if the inventory would disappear before they told them that the inventory could disappear. So what word on the curb is that a lot of these places are going to start losing their Nike contracts.
Well, because it's like, that's not, I mean, like, dude, it would be that, I mean, that'd be backwards, bro. That'd be a backwards thing, bro. Like I said, like, dude, like, they need the stores, bro. They need the stores. They need the stores to stay afloat. It's a like you it's a relationship where it's like they benefit off each other, right? Right? Everybody looks at the big shoes. Again, this hobby does not revolve around the big shoes. It never has. So it's like Nike also sells a ton of Air Maxes, women's shoes, kids shoes. All those stores buy those pairs. Again, we live in a bubble, bro. We live in a hype beast bubble. I know it's a hype beast world. We just want to live in it. But like they benefit each other, dude. If stores lost their accounts, that's less people, that's less sales. Like, dude, that's quick sales for Nike. And the politics involved and stuff, like I don't think you understand. Like, dude, do you understand who owns most of these stores? These ain't owned by these ain't owned by like regular folks, man. You know? Like, bro, you think they're gonna strip James Whitner? Like, you think they're gonna strip you think they're gonna strip Michael Jordan's son? Like, bro, Soul Play is owned by someone who's pretty high up there. Like, bro, like most of these stores are owned by like very high influential people. You think they're gonna strip Chris Gibbs? Like, you know what I mean? Who are they gonna strip? But that is how it works, Ross. Nike wants customers to be happy, not to just get the cash. Brother, bro, we've been used and abused throughout the century of this hobby. Yet you still go back. Yet you still go back. Then put your foot down and say, I'm never buying a pair of shoes ever again. Put your foot down right now. Stand up. Say, I'm never using the sneakers app ever again. Start the movement. Because Nike's not stupid, bro. They know damn well all you bitching and complaining. Guess what? We're still sucked into this. You're going to be right there on the sneakers app entering those raffles for the brick by after bricks. It is true. It's 100% true. It's 100% true. We're just going to go right back to it again. And then watch the brick after bricks get all... Dude, it's been happening forever, bro. Yet we're still here trying to cop the next shoe. I mean... I see your point, but again, what you're saying is put your foot down is what they want to stop the stores. That doesn't let customers buy these shoes in stores. Brother, like... I don't know what you're trying to say. You're trying to say, like, they should strip all these stores, bro. You can't strip all these stores. It's like, bro, like, there's more to the business than Virgil shoes that come out once a year. Right? There's more to the business than that. Right? They stock all the Jordans, all the shit that you don't want. How about all the clothing? The basketball shorts, the t-shirts, all that, the hats. These stores carry all that. You're going to strip all that away? Then who are you going to sell it to? City Blue, Vim, Eblin's, Belk, Dillard's, Fred, Bob Stores, Zappos, all lost their night. Yeah, that's just restructuring, though. They just restructured all that. Eblin's was probably the biggest one, but Eblin's went out of business, so it's like, that makes sense. But, like, yeah, they probably just restructured all that stuff. They lost it. They probably wanted to, like, they probably thought they had too many Nike accounts. So they wanted to slim it down and just have it to a few stores. But I always say this, how many new stores open up? Do you know how hard it is to get a Nike account nowadays? Do you know how hard it is? They don't just pop up. They don't just hand them out for free. Right? You can't just get a Nike account. It's not like, oh, one store, we'll take that one, we'll put it over here. Like, no, bro. They don't just grow on trees, bro. You have to do millions of dollars to even get recognized or even considered. And nowadays, it's like you need to be a celebrity. You can't just get a Nike account anymore. So if you start pulling them away, like, it's not like, what are you going to give it to? You're going to give it to Common Hype? You're going to give it to what are you going to start giving, like, resale shops Nike accounts? Like, what's the strategy here? If you start pulling away what you have already, you're just going to go smaller? Or are you going to pull it here and give it to someone else? Who are you going to give it to? Yeah, how it works is like it starts in phases. You don't just get a Nike account and you get everything. No, 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 no. No, 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 brother. You don't, if you have a Nike account, bro, Men's Closet doesn't even get, Men's Closet has been there for 20, 30 years. They don't get Virgils. They don't get Travis's. They get the GRs. And occasionally they'll get Ama Maniers and some other stuff. I don't think they got unions. There's levels to it, brother. There's levels to this. So it's like, yeah, you don't, just because you even open up a store doesn't mean you even get you get a Nike account, great, but you're gonna get all the regular shit. All their stores are the same. Like, what makes you shop at Trophy Room over Ama Manier or regular release? The only thing of is the location. Bro, the only thing you could do, like, bro, I see this. I mean, there's nothing I can say or do, but like, bro, everybody always asks me, are you entering for these raffles? I just say no. It's a waste of time. It's been a waste of time. That's all you can do. Like, the show goes on. Like, you already know what happens. It's a waste of time. And yet, it just goes on to the next show. We already know the deal. You guys, you've been around the block. We know how this shit works. Right? I just don't even bother. They don't even, like, it takes 4 seconds to end the raffle. Sure, if you know what I mean, but I don't even want to do it no more. They don't even deserve my 4 seconds. Could care less. Could absolutely care less. I already know that the only chances you really have are the actual store, which in this case was VAA website or the VAA EQL, or sneakers. Well, there's no sneakers in this one, so unfortunately it was just VAA. They sprinkle some W's to make it look, of course, they have to. They sprinkle a few in there. But the show goes on. I don't think anybody's going to get their account stripped. I know people are angry and they get taken out, but like, bro, it always goes back to like, if you're expecting this hobby to be fair, it's not. It's never been fair. And there's nothing we could do, bro. People have been kind of up in arms about this shit forever, dude. Forever, man. All the shadiness that happens, dude. I mean, you could probably say right now it's like it's not even as bad as it was like in 2020. Dude, if these stores survived in 2020 and COVID era, where literally it was like you couldn't even touch nothing. You know? People have been screaming about this stuff for a long time, bro, and nothing's ever, ever, ever changed. So I just don't expect it to change now. Like, I just don't. You know? It's the nature of the game, bro. On to the next one, yeah. And this isn't, and like at the end of the day, like too, I always say like, hold on, Bing, what are you getting up? Stay down. My only say is like, no one's here. That was a motorcycle guy. Okay, thank you. I hate to say this, but like, dude, you take one person away, another one pops up. Right? If like, I'm just saying, like, if you took it and stripped it from one store and you gave it to another store, I guarantee you in 6 months, 8 months, that store would be doing the same exact thing. You know? You know what I mean? Like, I'm just saying, like, money, dude, the greed in this hobby is ridiculous. The greed in this hobby is absolutely insane. So it's like, bro, just because you take it away, another one would pop up and do the same shit, bro. If someone else got the opportunity and someone came up to him like, hey, I'll buy you all the pairs for $450 out the door. They probably would take it. You know what I mean? I'm just saying in general, like, it's gonna pop right up the next one. That's all. Like, I feel like if you really wanted to get rid of backdooring, then you need a Nike employee there watching surveillance 24/7 of it. Right? You would need a Nike employee surveillance 24/7 standing there watching the shoes. I said it before, mom and pop shops need to be scaled back. This is in the early 2000s. Mom and pop shops need to be scaled back. Yeah, but you talk about like you want to close people's businesses and put them out in the streets. They need to scale back. Bro, some of you guys are ruthless, man. I wouldn't say it's always greed, but most times it's survival. Yeah, but it is greed though in a way because like, dude, if you think they're not paying retail for the shoes. Stores do not pay retail. They pay wholesale. Okay? They probably pay $60 per for a Jordan. At 60, $70 per every new Jordan release. Even like Travis's, they pay like $60, $70. They pay wholesale pricing, bro. So, yeah. I mean, I told you, I'll never forget, like, Tiffany's, when I was working at the shop, I saw Tiffany's wholesale price, Tiffany Air Force Ones, they were like $80. $80 a pair. And they were retail, they suggested retail was $400. So it's like, it's kind of like they make money on the shoes. It's nobody's fault but Nike's. They're the one that backdoors their product. I think it's a little bit of everything. I mean, bro, like, again, though, remember like the last CEO, which ended up getting him fired. Remember he said he was done and he was going direct to consumer, and that kind of backfired. Remember that? That was their initial like strategy, was direct to consumer, direct to consumer. We're gonna sell it directly to them, and it backfired. They ended up tanking. Their business model ended up taking. They ended up losing a lot of money. You know? And eventually got the guy fired. Because they lost the presence. Like, presence is a lot. Presence in these communities and the smaller communities is very important. Very, very important. As long as there's resale, there will be backdooring. Solve the resale problem by doing pre-orders, and backdooring will go away. Yeah, that's a whole other problem, though. Because whether you want to admit it or not, like, most people are already in. Most people are only into the shoes because it has resale and because it's hype and limited, right? I mean, it's clear as day right now, right? So if you get rid of the exclusivity, it's like it's not gonna mean people are gonna not even be interested in this hobby. You know, there's a reason why they keep making the mine slides only 1,000 pairs. All right, because it drives hype and it keeps you going for the next one, to the next one, to the next one. Is stores and resellers backdooring shoes the issue, not Nike and regular stores? I don't know. I don't even think it's a massive issue because like that's just I'm not really complaining because I know this is how the game works. But it is what it is. Like, I don't think people are gonna lose their accounts. I don't think like they're gonna all of a sudden crack down and shut. Like, I don't know. All I see on Twitter is Nike is cooked. Yeah, but that was because of their stock. Their stock is in the tubes, but that has nothing really to do with too much with the US consumers. It's more of like supposedly they invested a lot into China and China is backfiring on them. And like it comes more into like, you know, the average consumer is mostly not buying Nikes anymore, right? Like innovation has been kind of lacking. It's different. That's a whole other ball game. Nike used to be so dominant. Now there's so many more competitors. So there's a lot to it than that. It's no longer hype. It's annoying in circus. But I'm just saying, like, dude, I'm like, we all know, dude. We all know, man. We all know, right? What we saw with the Virgils, it's gonna happen again with the Brick After Bricks. We know that, dude. And then we know what's gonna happen with the Travis Scotts, right? It's just gonna be happening one after another after another. You know what I mean? Did I just freeze? Oh, I thought I just froze. You know what I mean? Like we know what's gonna happen with the Brick After Bricks, bro. I can, dude. If I was a betting man, if this is Kesha, Klesha, whatever it's called, bro, I'd be hammering that over and over. Of like, will we see a reseller posted with more than 50 pairs of Brick After Brick? Yes, I'd be hitting the over on that all day. I'd probably put my whole life savings on that. I would put my whole life savings on that shit. Will we see a Timmy with posting the Brick After Bricks with 20 pairs, right? That's easy, bro. That's easy money. Easy money. What up, Johnny? I'm just saying, like, I mean, it's wishful thinking, and I know a lot of people are upset. I get it. That's why I always say go outside, walk around, get some fresh air. Because I know, like, it gets frustrating when you see all this shit. when you see everybody, like all these resellers posting with 50, 60 pairs and you can't even get one, I know it sucks. It sucks. Like, but this hobby really teaches you how to take punches on the chin, bro. You gotta just take the punch on the chin and move on, right? But and you know what though? Like, you're gonna get your hit down the line. Trust me, you're gonna get your big hit. That's why it makes you appreciate the ones that you can cop for retail. In a way. But like, I don't think there's gonna be a mass exodus of like Nike's gonna strip away accounts and stuff. I just don't see it. I don't see it. I don't see it. I don't see it. Life lessons, I know. How come we don't see resellers with pallets of Pokemon cards or sports cards like early like sneakers? Because the reason why you don't see it with Pokemon is because who sells Pokemon? Who sells Pokemon? Walmart, Target, Costco. Do you really think Costco, Walmart, and Target need to backdoor Pokemon cards? We're talking about billion-dollar businesses. Do you think Target would backdoor VAAs? Costco is gonna backdoor VAA. Did Costco backdoor the Dunks? Again, it's just different retailers, bro. Pokemon, in the Pokemon space, you're dealing with mostly, corporations, like multi-billion-dollar corporations. They don't need that shit. Right? They don't need that shit. Rather than, like, in the sneaker game, you're dealing with small businesses. If Nike wants to sell their Virgils in big huge corporations like Kohl's, Kmart, Macy's, then maybe. There are LCs that get Pokemon from distro too, just like mom pops. Bro, it's so rare though. You have no idea, dude. And they don't get pallets, bro. They do not get pallets of Pokemon. They don't. They don't. They do. There is some local card shops that do get Pokemon. But nowadays, bro, it's so hard. It's impossible. Bro, I can even try to get it. It's impossible though. It's absolutely impossible. And what they do, they don't get a much. They're not getting much. You're maybe getting 1 or 2 cases. If that, 1 or 2 cases. GameStop's another thing. GameStop gets pallets of them. But GameStop is different business though. That's just that they're not on the same level of like Walmart, Target. So you're saying if you only give Nike accounts to big stores, it would fix the problem? I mean, I'm not saying it would fix the problem, but I'm just using it as John just asked me like, how come like cards are not getting backdoored? Well, because the big stores do it, and the big stores are the ones supplying it. I mean, it just makes common sense, right? Does the CEO of Walmart give a shit about Pokemon cards? That's not his main business model. It's not his revenue, right? The dude's a gazillionaire, right? So maybe if you gave it, I don't know. If you gave it, but that would never happen though. You know? There's plenty of small stores that get Pokemon cards. I promise you, dude, they're not getting much. They're not getting much. They're not getting much. I promise you, they're not getting much. Most of the stores, dude, I promise you, they have runners. They have runners, or they have people like you guys in the chat that will go to Target, that will go to Walmart and bring them and they cash them out. 100%, man. They have runners themselves, dude. They probably pay people to go. They pay people to go pick them up, grab them and shit. And or like people come into the stores all day and just sell it to them. I'm telling you, dude, they're not getting cases, bro. Pokemon is tough to come by. I promise you, bro. If they're lucky, they're getting 1 or 2 cases. Unless they're grandfathered in and they're a big, huge account. If they're a huge account. They're not supplying any new card shops with Pokemon cards. They're all grandfather accounts, like maybe Burbank, who's been there for 40, 50 years. Like stores that have been in the community for 20, 30 years that were buying that had Pokemon accounts before all this. We don't even hear local card shops backdooring one whole case or a month early. Because I'm telling you, they're not getting much. Even if they are backdooring it, they're not getting much. They're getting maybe 1 or 2 cases of like ETBs. I'm telling you, they're not getting much, bro, because there's just not enough Pokemon to go around. There's not. And they'd rather supply the Pokemon to Best Buy, Target, Walmart. Those are the big ones. Those are the Costco. Like they're getting most of the Pokemon, and then everything else is just getting distributed down. And like, what happened was, and I'll be the first one to say it. Like, dude, like Costco, people were backdooring Costco Pokemon like when it first came out. Like the first release, right? The first like 2 releases that Costco, like this was like last year or a year before. I forget. It was a long while ago. There was dudes backdooring it. Well, not really backdooring it. They were employees were buying them up before they even hit the floor. But then these big stores put an axe to it because they just said no, that's not fair. So they put limits. Everything's a limit, bro. Even Target's got limits. 1 or 2. That's it per membership. That's it. They limit everything. So it's like they're like there's a lot of like systems in place that helped stop a lot of it too. Ross, but Pokemon buying the printing location, can that make a difference? Or Burley, what do you mean buying the Pokemon location? What do you mean what do you mean buying the printing location? Can you explain? Ross, Pokemon acquiring the new printing location, will it kill the market? Yes. Yeah. Yeah. Dude, this is it. I think this is your time to get into Pokemon is this year. After this year, it's cooked. It's cooked after this year. I'm warning you right now. The Pokemon market's going to take a significant dip after this year. It's going to tank. It's going to tank. 100%. They're going to print the shit out of all these sets. Oh yeah, bro. So then they're going to recorrect. They're going to overprint, right? Tank the market, and then they're going to like, "Oh shit, no one's buying it again." And then they're going to recorrect it. This is your year to get into Pokemon, to make money in it. And then that's it. Like they get cooked. It's cooked after this year. 100% cooked. That's why most people are buying 151, the older sets, because they're out of print this year. But anything that's currently in the rotation, that's still going to be printed all next year. If you have old collections, I would be selling this off now. Like by the end of the year, I would be thinking about selling most of my old collection off. Because while the money's in it, again though, this is the biggest problem with a lot of hobbies. You don't know when to pull out. People don't know when to pull out. Same thing with sneakers, bro. A lot of you guys should have pulled out and just bought it all over again, right? You can always look in the past and be like, "Oh, I shoulda, coulda, woulda," right? But in the moment, you're like, "Oh, this is gonna last forever," right? This is the party that's never gonna end. But if even in the sneaker game, bro, if you sold your whole entire collection 3 years ago, 4 years ago, you would be able to buy it all back again today and have more extra money. Right? But like, yeah, I do think Pokemon is gonna take a massive dude. The growth is just unsustainable. If you look at the charts, bro, things are just going up and up and up, and this is new shit. It's just not sustainable, right? It's just not sustainable. It's as a market, dude. Shit's going up like $30. I just checked. Ascended Heroes ETBs are now selling close to 140. Last week it was 130. It's just not sustainable. Not sustainable. And anybody that rips Pokemon knows you get your ass waxed. It's like, bro, you get destroyed in Pokemon. Like, we've opened up so much shit and got nothing. So it's like, and the prices keep going up and up and up. It's insane. It's insane. It's just not sustainable. It's not. And then like, and it's all new current product. It's not old stuff. Like, I get it. If it's old stuff like that, once it's done, and that's what's there. So once it's ripped, it's less supply in the market. That makes sense, right? When there's less supply, prices go up. So if you're looking for like base set old stuff, 1999, like that shit's hard to find. But like the new shit, they can just make more. And nobody takes in consideration too about how there's so many whales in Pokemon. There's so many whales. It's just like sneakers, guys. Think of all the little Timmies, the whales that were hoarding all these shoes in warehouses. It's the same thing with Pokemon, bro. I know massive people that have hundreds of Blooming Waters boxes. So it just looks like there's not much out there on the market, right? But in reality, there's a ton that's still out there. They're just being hoarded, right? It's just being hoarded right now. It's the same thing. I will never forget the dude that was hoarding like the boots, the big red boots. Remember that reseller that had like 100 pairs of big red boots? Those sneaker wheels don't exist no more. No, they don't, because the bubble popped. One prismatic restock made the ETB from 200 to 140. Yeah. The floor is very loose, right? The floor can just crash any second. It's not really a good, sturdy concrete floor. And that's a perfect example, John, right? How like a prismatic restock from 200 to 140, that just showed you the floor isn't stable. It can fall right out from underneath you. Impossible Kicks guy found out the hard way about sneakers. Yeah, he did. That's why I'm getting to vintage slabs. I know the more pop, less. Yes, I mean the old stuff can't change, right? It's not gonna, yeah, but you're not gonna see insane amount of growth, but you're gonna see steady growth. Again, what you want in these types of hobbies is steady growth. You want steady growth. That's healthy, right? 2%, 3% growth every year is great. But when you see these 25%, 30%, it just comes up, shoots up, and then goes back down, and then shoots up. Like, it's not steady. But we've been doing this. That's why, like, a lot of us should know, like, oh, this isn't our first run around. Some of us should be very knowledgeable on this stuff because we've seen it. We lived it. All the late bloomers are getting into Pokemon cards. Brother, someone said yesterday that, like, now, but I don't know, like, I don't know, Chevy was up my, you know what, asking all these questions. Like, I'm getting more questions about cards now than I ever had before, right? Like, someone said Seth Fowler's into it now. Some people have said that, like, what? We just saw SneakerCon. SneakerCon did Trading Card Alley now. They're doing Trading Card Alley for all their SneakerCon events. Like, it's big. It's like, dude, everybody's jumping in it, man. Everybody's jumping in it. But I just warn you, everyone's jumping in it to make a quick buck. You're going to get burnt, bro. You're going to get burnt. It's not easy. It's not easy. I know so many dudes out here too that are out here reselling, boxes now. Like it's out of control, man. It's so out of control. It's so out of control. You're gonna get burnt, bro. Cool Cakes is hiring card knowledge people. Stop. Are they really? No way. Stop. 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 Please tell me you're. Is that like? Did they put a post on that? Stop. Stop. Do people play Pokemon? Yeah, actually, you know what's so funny, Mikey? They had the World Championship Pokemon here in Orlando. They had one of the qualifying matches here in Orlando. The World Championship of Pokemon. They do have it. They have a post. Stop. They're posting cards now. Oh man. We're gonna see transitions, bro. We're gonna see transitions of sneaker shops slowly turning into card shops. First of all, that's insane that they're buying. First of all, anybody buying Devin Booker rookie cards, hey, I don't know if you should be in this hobby or not. Investing in Devin Booker? Come on. Come on. Really? This is when I know you're a rookie. This is when I know you're a rookie. Investing in Devin Booker? Come on. What has that man done? Really? Out here buying Devin Booker rookie cards. What are we doing? Someone said you sent it? There you go. Hiring sports cards TCG buyers at Cool Kicks. Oh, man. My only question is, though, this is the reality of it, though. I guess. I don't know. They should have hired me, Ross. Like, the only thing is, though, brother, like, if you, like, the only thing is, I don't, like, apply for the job, ask for $200,000 a year. Like, why wouldn't you just do it yourself? Do you know what I mean? Like, my only question is, if you're good at this, like, why would you work for someone else? You could, bro. There's so many people on YouTube that just you could just go to, you could do it yourself. You know what I mean? That's what's great. Like, dude, you could just do it independently. You know what I mean? Like, you can work for yourself, bro. You'd make more money than like using their money to buy. Like why? I don't know. Some people might not have the money to buy cards, but have the knowledge. I guess. LOL, it's not all about working for yourself. Help the community. Help the community? You could start building a brand for yourself there. I mean, yeah. I mean, that's probably one good way to look at it. I guess that's a positive way to look at it, but then you're just using them. They use you, you use them. Everyone says work for yourself. Y'all act like entrepreneurs is that simple. Most businesses fail. Bro, this is a hobby though. Where I'm not saying quit your day job. Okay? You guys all of a sudden assume like, all right, fuck, I'm turning in my papers right now. I'm giving my 2 weeks. No, dude. All this can be done on weekends or nights. Most people on Whatnot that sell all this stuff do it at night. It's a side hustle. It's not yeah, bro. It turns into a huge different thing from being a full-time job to being a side hustle. You got to start as a side hustle first to see if you're even good at it. You don't just fucking just quit your job like, I'm going to be this and have no idea what you're doing. No, some people, it takes years as a side hustle before they even think about doing it as a full-time. You don't need to do this full-time, bro. It doesn't take much work or effort. All the shows are on weekends, right? You can list stuff at night. You can sell stuff on the apps at night. Like, yeah, man, no one's saying to quit your day job and just do this full time and start a whole corporation, an LLC, Ross. I'm going to LLC, Ross. You know? Most Whatnot sellers lose money in the beginning to gain a following. A lot of it too, though, is like you got to learn too, right? I'm not even that knowledgeable in this shit. I'm not. But I can tell you, I'm a lot more knowledgeable from when I started to where I am now. 100%, I'm a lot more knowledgeable. I didn't know what the fuck I was doing when we were doing this shit like last year, over a year. Right? I didn't know what the fuck I was doing. But you got to get into it and you got to learn, you got to sell it. You got to do it yourself. And then you figure it out. You like, okay, that works, that doesn't work. This is what works. You know? Believe me, bro, these people are not making any money flipping Pokemon cards. It's a small niche that succeeded. Dude, there's people making serious money. Brother, I'm watching dudes do it, like, dudes are moving 30K, 40K. Like nothing. You can make serious money. Don't kid yourself. You can make serious money, bro. And I'm not trying to, dude, I haven't even been in this thing for a long, and I've probably made more profit flipping cards than your local sneaker resellers have in probably the whole year. You can make some good money doing this if you know what you're doing. Don't get it twisted. But you can also lose some money. I've lost money too. You know? Went to a card show and convention last Saturday. It was crazy seeing so much money moving hands. Yeah, it's a lot. I mean, you're not buying boxes and taking to the dome, bro. I do, yeah. Sometimes I do, yeah. Sometimes I do. For sure, bro. My biggest profit was taking a box to the dome. My biggest profit was taking boxes to the dome. I mean, my two biggest hits, my manga LeBron, I sold for 5K. I sold it for what? Could have sold it for more. I sold it for 5K. I bought the box for $60. I'm sitting on my dual auto. I bought that at GameStop for $60. I bought the box at GameStop for $60. I opened it live, and the card is worth what, $5K? I'm not even selling it. I still have it in my vault. My biggest regret is selling my Drake May rookie card that I pulled live in front of you guys. I sold it for $750. That card is worth thousands of dollars now. That was a huge L. I sold it. I sold it for $750. And now it's worth thousands of dollars. I mean, we've ripped open jerseys, bro. Tate, we pulled the $3,000 jersey. Like, what do you mean? Like, the biggest pulls that we've had are from boxes, by far. You're not like, again, that's the biggest thing is like, you're like, yeah, like you could flip cards and make $20, $100, $30, $40, $50 all day. But if you want to make hundreds, sometimes it comes from a box and you got to gem it. Which May card? The Drake May rookie to 5 on card auto. It's worth thousands now. Drake May shit is worth thousands. I sold it for $750. I made profit at the end of the day, but like, they went to the Super Bowl, and yeah, he's probably going to be like, you know. Absolutely, but I it hurts a little bit, Icy, because I am a Patriots fan. You know what I mean? So. It's lucky to hit big cards to make consistent money. Flipping cards, side hustle, you have price change. You should have definitely kept that card. I know you live and you learn, but like I've made some better moves. Trust me, I've repositioned. My portfolio is very good right now. So it's like you live and you learn. That's part of it though, right? You know what I mean? You got to make those mistakes and like you learn from it, and that way you don't do it again, or you figure it. You know, you gotta do it yourself. That card should have been a PC card. Trust me, I have plenty of Drake Mays, though. It's not like the only one, man. Like, I still got, bro, I bought this for, I told you. This one, I got lucky too, though. I bought this one for $100. Gemmed it. It's worth over $1,000. If I sold this today, I'd make $900 profit on this card. And I have it just in a box. But trust me, I've done, you know, I'll be all right. You know what I mean? I've made some moves, and if anybody wants to, oh, Rosh, you're such a liar. Here you go. Just go to my, so, I probably more than that. I should chill. Yeah, here you go. I paid $130 for this card. Ended. I paid $130 for this one. I got it graded. And we'll just say for shits and giggles, all you can do is easy enough to see. You just scan it. Scan the card, pulls it up on your PSA app. And see what it's worth today. Oh, it didn't. Why didn't it pull it up? Last sold $1,395. Last sold. Sold high $1,500. So again, I've done all. Yeah. So I've taken L's. I've gotten some W's. How does the bat and jersey work? Yeah, only one person gets it. But like that's not the only thing that we do. That's just the fun stuff. That's not the only thing we do. We rip all the newest product. I have distro. So I'm able to get a lot of the shit. But yeah, we rip cards. We do all that shit at night. The night streams are different. Night streams have been taken over, if I be honest. We get more and more people in the night streams than we do sometimes in the morning streams. But yeah, no, that's not. We do jerseys for that shit's fun. But yeah, we do cards. We do all that stuff, man. We be ripping Topps Chrome football. We'll be ripping all that shit. Are you still getting cards graded? Yeah, I have. We have. I mean, I will. I have tons of stuff at PSA. I also, if we pull anything here, and you want to get it graded, I'll do it for you. So I have some stuff that's people have graded from me. Yeah. I mean, the night streams. Yeah, night streams they're more quiet. There's less trolls. But dude, I'll be honest. Like, I'm seeing more and more people. I've seen more growth in the night streams than I do in the morning streams. To be honest, that's when I know like shit's turning, bro. Shit's changing. I'm seeing more growth in the night streams than I am in the morning streams. Even if it's people that don't even want to like, just want to hang out and chill and just watch. How do you get it graded? I have a PSA account. I box it up and I ship it to them. And it takes a while. It takes a while to get graded. So yeah. The card would be 2 or 3K if it was licensed. Maybe. Well, I mean, we're gonna see what Topps Chrome football is gonna be all about. Topps Chrome football is gonna be nuts. I have no desire for cards. Even, yeah, but like, it's fun to watch. Yeah, like, even if you have no desire, people come in here and hang out. It's quiet. The night streams do very well now. They do a lot better. A lot better. LeBron James. I should have had you send in the Arch Manning triple auto. You could have. I mean, you're selling product at night, so of course you'd see a bump. You'd be surprised, dude. I don't want to like throw people underneath the bus, but like, there's a huge difference when you're selling and when people just want to be entertained. Like the sneaker people just want to be entertained. You know what I mean? They just want you to dance, clown, dance. This is my reality, and this is why I kind of figured this was like. At the end of the day, there's people that just come in here and says, just tell me how to get the fucking shoes. I don't give a fuck about you. Have a fucking nice life. Fuck you. That's how it is. You gotta roll with it and be like, okay, that's exactly how it is. Just tell me where I get the shoes. I don't give a shit about you. Don't care. Just tell me how to get the shoes. You know what I mean? The night stream's a little bit different. You're gonna get less people because you're asking people to like, yeah, you're buying into stuff, you're spending money, you know what I mean? And stuff like that. So it is. I mean that's me saying it, but there's a polite way to say it. I don't care. Just tell me where the shoes is. I don't want your stupid shirt. I don't want your stupid thing. I just want my shoes. So yeah. Make me a bike. That's why we always say, make me a bicycle clown. That 100%. That's where it comes from. You know what I mean? I'd wish you open up a physical store. I'd come to visit Orlando. If I opened up a physical store, it'd be so much pressure and so much. I mean, I wouldn't rule it out. We'll see. But my dad probably just had a heart attack. I wouldn't rule it out in the future. Who knows what the future holds? But I will say, like, dude, like, I don't know. I would love to hire. I would love to get more people on board. I would love to hire more people. To be honest, in the near future, I think hopefully by the summertime, bring more people on board, help out more. I mean, I don't think you understand. Like, dude, we did over 1,000 orders last month. Like, and I did it. I packed it all by myself. So it's like, I mean, I'm overwhelmed. Like, you guys think like, oh yeah, Ross, he just sits there and eats potato chips. Like, bro, I am swamped, man. There's a reason why I'm losing my hair. I got a big ass forehead, and I have occasionally fucking like some acne pop up on my nose. Like, dude, I'm stressed the f out 24/7.
At ST Liberation became an employee.
Oh, thank you. Welcome.
ST Liberation celebrates 54 months of membership. TBH, I'm just here for Bane, _Bane, _Bane, Bane.
Thank you. Bane, appreciate you too. 800 for Travis Fragment's a good deal. Go 700. Go 700. Go 700. Yeah, and you can continue that because the streams are at night. Yeah. Well, the thing is, John, is like eventually I would like to not just do it at night. We would do it. We'd run like in the afternoon and night, have multiple shows. Right? Ross is a sweatshop. One question is: the Lakers survived the first round series with Luka and Reeves. You think that LeBron is the GOAT? They're not gonna. They got blown out by the freaking Dallas last night, dude. You should live stream packing and shipping sessions. It's boring, bro. It's boring. It's boring. It is, dude. I kid you not, I have 10 baseball bats in my living room. Like, I don't have a lot of space in there, too. This is just like, it's not really big. The condo is built up, so it's like, it's not wide. My whole living room is like a shipping facility, besides like my actual sit down. But like the back dining room area is like a shipping facility. I have like I have like 10 baseball bats in boxes. Like, check out Post 100 W's. Let me know what you think, brother. We'll do. So yeah, that's just. What do you get? The Moltres? First edition. Nice. Blaine's Moltres. PSA 9. Very cool. Do I have that? I think I might have that one. Do I have that one? I finally put together my childhood binder too. My childhood binder, I kind of reorganized it. Do I have that one? You might beat me on that one, brother. That's nice. I don't have that one. I have the Pharaoh. That's actually really nice. Oh no, you have the Blaine's. I have the. That one's nice. You got me beat. I know, dude. Some of you guys. Hope you had a good Easter. I don't believe my investment in Secret Market shipped my mad size. I could have shipped it in Stone Chicken Tea when it arrives. What happened? Very nice, Raging Cajun. Very nice. I like that one. But if you just coming in, we're just talking, just shooting the shit. How much are you gonna pay me to come work with you, Ross? It'd be all underneath the table. It would have to be all underneath the table for now. Mando, what up? My Pokemon listings on eBay? Yeah. I mean, obviously, it's like, if you want quick cash outs, I'd be like interested in the future. Some people like. We see a warehouse behind you. I have a lot of shit, dude. It's mostly right there. But yeah. But yeah, man, I do appreciate it. It's been fun, but yeah. If anybody has any questions, you can always just reach out and ask. I'm pretty like easy to get a hold of. You know what I mean? I am very easy enough to get a hold of when it comes to stuff. If you have any questions or anything about like this stuff, just message me. Message me, just ask. You know? My Pokemon listings get 3 times more view than my. Oh, Pokemon's bigger than Pokemon is way bigger than sports cards. Sports cards is like you can make serious money, but yeah, no, Pokemon is like way bigger, bro. Way bigger. But you're dealing with like again, people buying like when I was vending, like people were buying like $2 cards, $3 cards. Like, oh, I just want it like, they were spending like $5, $10. Sports cards, you can spend big buku bucks. I sold all my Blooming Waters Raging Cajun. Someone bought all my boxes. Someone bought all my boxes. All I have is the Tusk. I have the Tusk box or the Prismatic. All my Blooming, someone bought them all up. I have one on my site, but that is from Will. That's Will's box. I have one on my site, but that's from Will. Tate, Sandy, Sandra. Anything on sneakers? Nothing on sneakers today. At least they sell. Most of the times they're just junk sitting, yeah. There's more people that just want to collect their things than use them. What do you mean by that? What do you mean just collect instead of use them? Nothing on sneakers today. No news anyway. Any news too? Anything good happen over the weekend when it comes to sneakers? Anything big? Kind of got off sidetracked a little bit, which is fine. We always do. Anything like on sneaker news? Anything like... I listen, if you're coming in right now, I think it's going to be pretty much dry for the rest of the week. I don't think anything's really popping off right now. Yeah, I mean, everyone's talking about Palace 95s. Moose is the only one that's jumping up and down for those. You got Palace 95s. I'm not going to be big into that, I'll be honest. Palace Nike collection. Yeah. Virgil shot up to 700 in my size. Yeah, Virgil's took a move. No more drops for Virgil's. They're going to slowly start selling. So, Vans, more Vans. Chat. More Vans. So, you do have the Jaws Jurassic Parks. This is your drops for this week. Nothing much. You do have the Flat Earthers. New Balances. Yeah, not much this week, man. Hard pass. Are they going to go back down, you think? I don't... to be honest, brother, like, something has to happen for them to come down. And it has to be like a drop, a restock, or something like that. I don't see that happening at all. The only way that I think they'll take a little bit of dip is if StockX does the next no seller fee day. They might go down a little bit. But there's no reason for them to go down. There's absolutely no reason for them to go down. Zero. Zero reason for them to go down. I'm not married. No. You said, all you predictors said $350, $400, and now eating crow. No. They're not going down. You know that. They're not going down. You know it. Everybody knows it. Think they're worth resell this month on future drops? Which one? There's still a Jordan 1 high? Yeah, but I'm saying like there's still the most popular shoe that's dropped all year for right now. They'll hit a wall at some point. They might hit a wall at like 800, 850. I think they'll probably hit a wall at 850. No. You were way off too, Moose. Moose, you've been way off. You said they were going to be $100. You said they would be under retail, Moose. No. They can go right up. They won't go. They're going right back up. They're going right back up. Thank you, Lawrence. Step in here, Lawrence. Take over. Even Lawrence, so many of y'all were wrong. Everybody was wrong. Everybody was wrong on those. Brother, what do you mean you push the goalpost? I'll click on you. I'll review your history right now. Remember, you can't hide. You can't hide here. I'll pull your whole history up of everything you said. I'll do it. Don't make me. I'll pull your whole history up. Don't make me do this. I got time today. Remember, whatever you said in this chat, you can't hide. We said it would be lower than the Fragment Travis's. Brother, it's going to go up, though, man. They're still selling. Like, the well is going to dry up, man. Look at how many sales there were already at 9 o'clock in the morning. Look at how many sales already at 10. Like, these are going to consistently sell all week. Look at this. Look at all the 2 a.m. 2 a.m. to 5 a.m. in the morning buying these up. Like, they're still going to... Dude, it's going to be a slow, steady increase. A slow, steady increase. You would think that all the people that are buying these are going to wear them, too. Like, you're not going to... Who's spending $900 on a 10, $600, $900 and not wear them? Right? All these people are going to wear them. Ross, who wins tonight, Michigan or UConn? Michigan. Michigan clears by 20. Bro, easy, bro. I don't know if any. Have you noticed? Have you watched any of the games? Michigan, UConn by 38. Stop, bro. I think it's gonna be a boring game. Michigan wins by 30. Dude, Michigan has beat the brakes off of every team they've played. There has been no close games. Michigan is just a better team than everybody from top to bottom. Their roster is just so much better. Sorry. Their roster is just so light years better. They've beaten everybody up. Michigan is going to get... UConn shouldn't even be there. They should have lost to Duke. So... Now you love everything. I'm not even... Bro, if UConn was beating the crap out of everybody, I would say the same thing. How can you not look at the tape and deny the facts? They beat up on Arizona. They beat up on all these teams. UConn is going to get crushed. I don't think UConn shouldn't even be in this situation. You think Illinois? Illinois wasn't even that great, bro. Illinois couldn't hit the broadside of a barn, bro. UConn won that game, but Illinois was still sticking around, and they shot terrible. I'm just saying, dude. Isn't UConn's best player like an ex-Michigan player? Just saying, too. Ross, when you said you started on a ball, yeah, but I've been watching it recently, and I'm just doing the eyeball test. Just the eyeball test, brother. And the eyeballs, just watching the games, just show that Michigan is better than most of these teams, dude. From top to bottom. They're just a better team, bro. And basketball, it's all about that. Michigan's 7.5-point favorite for a reason. And I had Michigan. No, go back. Go back. I didn't have them winning, though. Y'all laughed at me. Go look at my tournament. Go look at my bracket. Go look at my bracket. Go look at my bracket. I mean, granted, I had Michigan State in the championship. Who did I take in the championship? I had Michigan over Arizona. I had Michigan State in the championship. I said the battle of the Michigans. And you laughed at me. I had battle of the Michigans. What killed my bracket was Florida. Florida shit the bed. Killed my bracket. But look at this. I had it. I had Michigan going all the way. But I took Michigan State. Just the battle of the Michigans. The Michiganders. The battle of the Michiganders. That's what I had. So. Duke could have been there if they didn't lose to UConn. Duke should be. It should be Duke, Michigan championship. It literally should be. Because I think Duke could beat Illinois. I think Duke beats Illinois easily. Not easily, but I mean, I don't think Illinois was that great. I was watching that game. I thought Illinois was ass. But I mean, the one thing you can always count on is death, taxes, and Duke choking. That's just how it works. But don't worry, Duke's gonna have the #1 pick next year, whatever. They're gonna have all the top recruits, and they still will choke again. When the NCAA topic is over, can we talk about the real news from this weekend? Kanye is so back. Yeezys to the moon. Yeah, but did you hear about the issues that's going on? Everybody's pulling out of the wireless festival now. PayPal, Pepsi dropped. PayPal will no longer be a sponsor for Wireless Festival. It seems like there's new sponsors. There's more and more sponsors being dropped that are dropping the Wireless Festival now. So I don't know. We'll see if Wireless Festival still goes on with it. They might lose more sponsors. When is the festival's not for a while? Yeah. So we'll see. Rockstar Energy just withdrew. Rockstar Energy is withdrawing sponsorships. But yeah, calls be banned from the entire UK. The UK is trying to ban him completely, bro. You know. So if you think he's out of it yet, he's not. He's, you know. I'm just saying though. I'm just trying to say. I'm just saying. Rumor is he offered to play Coachella for free and was denied. Yeah. So I'm just saying though, like he he I'm just saying, bro, just like it's the one, like, dude, you got to, like, he dug himself such a deep hole, bro, that, like, that it's not simple, bro. It's not simple. Like, apology is not going to just simply fix. You know what I mean? I don't, like, you know. And it's the public, it's Lauren too, though. Like, if you watch, I mean, you'd have to say the public is probably a little bit easier on it because I mean, look at, he sold 80,000, right? All weekend, 80,000 people. It's, I mean, but corporations, it's a little bit different. You know what I mean? The corporate world's a lot different, a lot different. Yeah. People will forgive, but the corporations won't. What can he do, or is it done? Dude, I don't know. It's not as easy as that, bro. It's not as easy as that. He's big enough to have his own festival. I mean, bro, he's separated himself from everything that, like, yeah, like everything he does, he'd have to do his own. Yeah. Uh, this will only turn into a fight. I mean, this is the reality of it, though. I mean, like, it's not like, again, like, this is the reality of it. You can agree or disagree. That's fine. I mean, but like the reality is, you know, like now I mean, yeah, he had there's no ifs and buts about it. I mean, he had a successful weekend, sold tons of seats, had a crazy concert, had everybody talking about it. But I'm just saying, like, for people to be like, oh, he's back. I mean, he's still not out of it. Still got a long way to go. Like, I mean, now he's dealing with, you know, the corporate world. with all these sponsorships pulling out of the wireless festival, right? So we'll see if the wireless festival keeps them up. I mean, we'll see. Like that, like they're gonna like obviously, this is gonna be tough for them. Like either way, this is gonna be a tough move. If you're the CEO of the wireless festival, this is gonna be a tough one. I mean, they're probably gonna stick with it because obviously this is one time, and then like time heals everything. With like when it comes to this shit, like you can always get more sponsorships later on the line or something like that, maybe. But yeah, I don't know. But like I'm just trying to say he's not out of it yet. Who cares about those brands? I mean, you don't, but I mean, bro, that's millions of dollars. You think, bro, if I'm the wireless festival, you do care. You do care, man. Bro, the money's not going to Ye. It goes to the wireless festival. And I mean, you know what I mean? Like those brands, Pepsi probably supplies all the drinks, right? All the Pepsi products for the whole thing. You know what I mean? Like, yeah. And like, who they're gonna get to supply the drinks? Coca-Cola? You mean the brand? Yeah, they care. So get Coke. So just get Coke. What if Coke says no? Coke says no. What are you gonna do? Just not supply drinks? That's what I'm saying. It's not simple, bro. You make it seem like, oh, whatever. No, bro. Like they're probably scrambling around trying to figure this shit out now. I doubt Coke will too. Yeah, because it looks like the sad part is though, this is what the reality is too. Is like once one brand starts it, they all start following, right? That's what it looks like it happened, right? Pepsi was the first, then PayPal. And you're like, oh, what's so big about PayPal? Well, they probably accept PayPal at these events. Now they like the whole processing system is probably going to be a little bit different, right? Can't use PayPal, right? PayPal is no longer a sponsor of it. Rockstar is now gone, so they got to get a new energy drink. So yeah, there's a domino effect. So like, I understand what you're saying, but like, the only thing I'm trying to say is that like I know he had a great show as far as like tons of people. I'm just saying like the people are willing to forgive. I know they are. I know there's a lot of people that are willing to forgive, and that's fine. But when it comes to the corporate world, it's so much different, bro. It's so much different. So much different in the corporate world. And I feel like he's still got a long way to go in the corporate world. You know? And I know that's the reality. That's it. That's the reality of it. When you have the pressure of stockholders and a board of investors, it matters. Yeah, it does. It does. We can go back and forth into blue in the face, but at the end of the day, you will never be able to cancel the culture. But this is not about that, though. Nobody's canceling. You can still listen to them. You could do whatever you want. That's not the conversation. The conversation's like, he's obviously trying to do tours and do all this, and it's just right. There's gonna be roadblocks. There's still roadblocks. It's not. What about Fanta? Fanta? Don't you want Fanta? Fanta? Fanta's owned by. Isn't Fanta owned by like Pepsi? It's a Coke product. It's a Coke product. Don't you want Fanta? Fanta? Don't you want Fanta? Fanta? Yeah, Fanta's owned by Coke. Uh Any other brands you can get at a freestyle machine in the movies? Coke brands? Yeah, but like, it's in London, right? And it's July. So they still have time, bro. They still have time, but we'll see. I don't disagree about the corporate politics. I just being a Yay stand. I know, bro. Listen, I know. Like, I hear you guys. Trust me. I mean, we can't. I can't act like we weren't like one of the biggest groups buying every fucking Yeezy. You know what I mean? Like, trust me. You know. But I'm just trying to be down the middle on this stuff as much as possible, right? And I'm just trying to be in the middle. Yeah, you're 100% allowed to be a Yay stan. No one's telling you different. What's the matter? Chris Brown be flying like 100 feet in the air off wires at his shows. I know. Wait. I knew canceling doesn't work with when Chris Brown is one of the biggest artists today. You really think so? But you'd have to admit that that it did affect Chris Brown's career, right? You do have to admit that it did affect Chris Brown's career. Because like he was being talked about being bigger than Michael Jackson. Right? I mean, he was on pace to be bigger than Michael Jackson. He was going to be, I would have to say, on the Weekend level. Right? He was probably going to be, he was on pace to be bigger, just as big as the Weekend. Right? I mean, I'm just saying that's what they were comparing him to when, you know, they were comparing him to Michael Jackson. Chris Brown is past the Weekend. You really think so? I mean, the Weekend did a Super Bowl, and that man doesn't do shows in arenas. He does it in stadiums. He sells out stadiums. He doesn't do arenas. He's bigger than the Weekend. Are you serious? He's not bigger than the Weekend. He is not bigger than the Weekend. Stop. He's no way bigger than the Weekend. Stop. Bro needs females to pay $2K for pictures just to pay his bills. What's the matter? I'm bigger than both of them. There's no way. I mean, the Weeknd has done Super Bowls. The dude's done. I mean, I'm just saying, you can say now, but like, I'm just saying, wasn't the Weeknd's tour like one of the biggest tours? In like all of like, I'm not saying you have to like one or the other. I'm not saying you have to, like, if you like Chris Brown over the Weeknd, that's fine. But like, dude, we're just gonna ignore the Weeknd's massive tour around the US and out of the country, in Europe and Latin America, selling out arenas, not just stadium, not selling arenas, but stadiums. The Weeknd is trash, bro. There's no talent there. But Bad Bunny is the biggest right now. Bad Bunny is definitely the biggest. Chris Brown fans are like Michael Jackson fans. They're worldwide. The Weeknd has double Chris Brown's Spotify monthly listeners. Case closed. All right, hold on. Let's look. Highest grossing tour is obviously going to be like freaking Taylor Swift. Obviously that. Coldplay, Elton John. These are all like Ed Sheeran. This is not anybody that's even in any of this shit. He's still going on though. He's still on tour, so it's hard tough. Ed Sheeran is crazy. Yeah, Ed Sheeran is. The joke is Tool Money, but they had Spotify playing them both on the platform. The Weeknd would open for Chris Brown. Stop, man, stop. You realize CB won't have a Super Bowl because of Rihanna thing, right? Who, me? Yeah, that's what I'm saying, dude. First of all, y'all jumping into everything. Dude. Someone said, I forget what we get off. We're getting all crazy here. First of all, someone said it wasn't a Chris Brown wasn't canceled, and I said, Chris Brown definitely was sort of canceled because he should be bigger than what he is. I said that he should be on what the Weeknd is doing, which is Super Bowls, selling out stadiums all around the world. And now everyone says that Chris Brown is already bigger than the Weeknd, which I don't think so. I think the Weeknd, he can't do what the Weeknd is doing right now. And I'm not saying like he doesn't want more underground fans, maybe, but I don't think Chris Brown can sell out stadiums around the world. Maybe I'm just out of touch. I'm not saying Chris Brown couldn't have. I'm not saying he couldn't have. Again, I'm saying I don't think he could have, but I think like because of what happened, it's never going to happen. But that was the trajectory of him. That was the trajectory. I told you, like, he was supposed to be on the level of Michael Jackson. Like, that's what he was being compared to the next Michael Jackson. Yeah. I mean, he's still very, I mean, bro, every Chris Brown thing, he still does very well. And like, bro, every Chris Brown video I seen is like, he's walking and there's like a trail of like 20 girls just following everywhere he goes. Like that man wherever that man goes, he has a trail of women all like behind him, like 20 of them just following around. So he's not canceled, but he's super successful for sure. But dude, he was like, you can't act like he wasn't supposed to be bigger than he is. You know what I mean? You know what I mean?
1187 just subscribed with Prime.
Thank you. Appreciate it. Thank you for Summer Prime. He would have been so much bigger. That thing, yeah, that's all I'm trying to say. That's all I'm trying to say is he would be so much bigger and he would be doing what The Weeknd is doing. That's it. And I know I know obviously you guys playing favorites, like you guys prefer Chris Brown over The Weeknd. That's perfectly fine. But you can't deny that The Weeknd has been super successful doing Super Bowls and doing stadiums and stuff like that and headlining every festival he does. So it's like I'm just saying, like he would be on that level. He could be even bigger. He, like you said, you could be even bigger than The Weeknd. I don't know. I don't know. We can beg to differ. Chris Brown has doubled the IG followers. Well, I mean, I guess you can say he has more fans, but I don't know. Wouldn't that be even more of wouldn't that be more of a downfall then? If the guy that you have that has less, if isn't that more of a downfall then? Wouldn't you say that's more of a downfall? If you want to go by followers, how you have double the amount of followers, but then the dude that's below you is doing arenas, arenas, and Super Bowls. More fans mean more views, which means more money. Not always. Not always. It's like Kendrick Chris Brown is more relevant to my culture than The Weeknd. It's like comparing him to Bob Dylan. You can't tell who's bigger. There's people who follow and support to see downfall, see his f ups. It makes sense. What do you mean? I don't know. The whole Rihanna thing messed up a lot of his career. CB is a way better performer. Weekend is more of a Justin Timberlake comparison. Really? Don't bring Bob into this. Call M right now and ask her The Weekend or the Chris Brown to decide. I compare the Weekend style more to Neo. Stop. Stop. Stop it. To Neo, stop it. Chris does movies and music. What movie is Chris Brown in? The Weekend to Neo is crazy. Like now, like I see that's now I'm having a hard time. I'm having a hard time to decipher which are troll comments or which are dead serious, because I'm trying to like decipher some of this. porno movies, probably. um, has to be satire, right? Has to be. Has to be. Barbershop 3. Chat became music experts. Don't no. You too. You too. Chris Brown does straight to video Master P movies. I don't even know what I don't even know what the hell. I don't know what the hell is going on now. Hey, now Master P movies are fire. Oh man. You guys don't remember The Weeknd started as a feature. Chris Brown was his own from the beginning. Yeah. So who would you say? Okay, my thing is this then. All right, let's do another comparison. If you want to say the Weeknd is not as big as Chris Brown, fine. Okay, then who is bigger? Who would you think is bigger, Chris Brown or Bieber? Who would you think is bigger, Chris Brown or Bieber? Just curious. Just curious. Chris Brown or Bieber? Who do you think is bigger? Would you say it's closer? Would you say it's closer or farther away? Only Diddy knows. Oh, what the hell? It's closer? Chris Brown today, Bieber doesn't make music often? Well, Bieber started off as a feature too. That doesn't hold weight. But Bieber also started as a kid too. Kid was he was a phenom, like a kid, just when he first started off. That's a better comparison, Bieber versus Brown. I mean, because Justin Bieber could do, for sure, Justin Bieber could do Super Bowls. He could do Super Bowls and he sells out stadiums. But I know, like, obviously he's had his issues. But he's had health issues, mostly anything. Compare Bieber to Bow Wow. Really? Yeah, Kenji is. Yeah, I haven't seen this. Yak is firing away today. Yak is firing away. I can't name one Bieber song. Just because you can't name it. I mean, we all heard Bieber songs. Saying Bieber can't do a Super Bowl is fried. Absolutely. Bieber can definitely do a Super Bowl. Bieber can definitely do a Super Bowl. For sure he could. This swole face Bow Wow. Oh man, I saw something about that. How Bow Wow was like on stage saying that he's not as big. Bieber is a Bow Wow comparison. How is Bieber a Bow Wow comparison? Bieber still has tons of hits, and he could still drop. He just dropped an album not too long ago. Bieber. I mean, bro, they don't put out albums every year, dude. They don't just put out albums out every 6 months. You're supposed to compare Chris Brown to Usher. It's hard to do that. Well, it's easy to do that because I know you guys are older, but like I'm talking about current times right now, right? Usher was huge. Usher was absolutely enormous. It was huge. But I'm trying to stay like relevant to like today. Justin Timberlake. No, man, I think Justin Timberlake fell off big time. Justin Timberlake fell off big time. Right? Just like the woman he likes. Who? Bieber and Usher? No, Usher and Usher and Chris Brown. Bieber and The Weeknd have hit singles on the radio right now. I don't think Chris Brown does. I don't know. Do the rate? I have can't. I can't. I can't. I have no say in that because I can't remember the last time I've listened to the radio. I don't even know what the fuck is getting played on the radio right now. I don't listen to any of the new music. I have no idea what the hell the new music is nowadays. I have no say in that. To be honest, I don't even know what's new music. Like, what's the top hits nowadays? It's probably all like. What do you think Bieber did? He fell way the F off. He just put out an album, though. That Yukon song was everywhere. I don't think Bieber fell way off. And that's why you don't know. Bow Wow just went platinum with one song. Which one? SpongeBob. 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 He got super sick at one point. Yeah, he lost feeling in like his face. Bow Wow has a hit song right now. Damn, you can tell no shoes are dropping today. Why? Yeah, we're hanging out. Raw Spice, SpongeBob. Man, I just saw that video of like all these like 5-year-old kids like doing the dance at like some birthday party. They're like SpongeBob, like they were like I don't know. I was just laughing. I don't know. I don't listen to the radio. Some of you guys listen to the radio. Yeah, but like, can we just? I don't know. Again, this is. I'm just doing this for shits and giggles. Let's just look. You want to? All right, so here you go. So here you go. All right, I just did a simple Google search, okay, for the three guys that we were talking about. All right. This is just, again, AI. This is AI. Don't get mad at me. This is AI. Okay. All right. It said Chris Brown's highest grossing tour is the 2025 Breezy Bowl tour. It generated 295 million from 1.9 million tickets sold across 49 shows. The tour set a record as the highest grossing tour ever by a solo Black American male artist, covering North America and Europe. Okay. Total revenue shows. If I just did Bieber, okay, the Purpose World Tour did 250 million, 250 to 257 million, which was a long time ago, 2016, 2017. So there you go. But if I do The Weeknd did a Billy. The Weeknd's After Hours Till Dawn tour is the highest grossing tour, surpassed 1 billion in ticket sales as of November 2025. It is the highest grossing tour by a male solo artist in history and is the top grossing tour by a Black male artist. 7.5 million tickets sold across 53 shows. 53 shows. So he did what? A few more shows than the Breezy Tour? He did a Billy. You can't compare. It's a full-year tour. It's still, he only did 53 shows. It says 53 shows. I mean, if it was so, I would say yes. I would say, yeah, that's kind of crazy because, like, yeah, for whatever, but, like, still did only a few more shows. His tour lasted 4 years. But, like, bro, it's a Billy, though. It's not like if the numbers were relatively close. If the numbers were relatively close, then yes, for sure, I would say yeah, 100%. But he did a Billy. That's a Billy, man. That's The Weeknd's beating out Drake numbers at times. But divide that by 4. But okay, but it's still only 50. They said by 53 shows. 53 shows, though. Like, if it was doubled, if it was 4 years, wouldn't it be doubled? Wouldn't it be like 100 shows? Then if it was 100. Ross, should I be concerned? I haven't listened to The Weeknd in a while. He hasn't put out anything in a while. He hasn't put out a Weeknd. You cannot do 53 shows. Well, then that's AI slop then. That's AI slop then. Then you have to fight Google because that Google lied then. Like, I'm just reading what it says. That's Google. Like, I'm telling you. Then Google, then that just tells you never to believe what Google says. Google's wrong. He just sold his masters for a F-ton, did he? Yeah. None of these guys are hurting. Like, again, like, we're talking like, I felt like, bro, all these guys are gazillionaires and we're still here. Right? The Jay-Z concert's going to be big. Yeah, where's that? That one sold out. Everybody was talking about that over the last few days, right? The Jay-Z. Is this like the first time he's doing a concert in like years? When's the last time he's ever done a concert? He's doing it in New York 3 days in the summertime, right? Who the F listens to Jay-Z? Oh, here we go. Now, see, it always starts with the fight. Here we go. Here's the fight. Here's the fight. Here's the fight. Who the F listens to Jay-Z? Oh, the unks are coming for you, brother. You better hide. The unks are coming for you. They're strapping up. The unks are coming for you. Going Ghost is coming for you right now. Jay-Z just sold out 3 nights in Yankee Stadium. Yeah, man. 56 years old, sold 3 nights at Yankee Stadium. Which, I don't know, like, to me, I hate that shit. I think baseball stadiums are the worst for, the absolute worst for concerts. I hate baseball stadiums. The viewing experience for baseball stadiums are trash. Depending on how they, like, rearrange it. Jay-Z ain't been a thing since 2002. The sound is terrible. It's just, yeah, football arenas is so much better. I'm surprised they didn't let him do, I guess because he wanted to be more in New York. But I'm surprised he didn't do, like, Jets Giant Stadium, MetLife. Could have did MetLife. Hey, Russ, I should get a free quarter zip for starting this music conversation this AM. No, I would have to say, you started it? Oh, you taking the credit? I would have to say John. I have to give credit to John. John was the one that said Chris Brown didn't get canceled. Oh my God. Oh, yeah, Kenji, the same people that ask who listen to Jay-Z are the same people that ask who keeps Arby's in business. Uh-oh. The Kenji's spitting that hot fire. Spitting that hot fire today. I still listen to Bone Thugs. There you go. We're at, dude. Time flies when we have these debates, though. Time flies. Telling you, it's always good we get in debates, and this one wasn't very argumentative. Which was great. Nobody we didn't get really argumentative on this one. 50 Cent is the king of New York. Who the hell plays Jay-Z? Does 50 Cent sell out Yankee Stadium? Do you think 50 Cent sells out Yankee Stadium? I don't think he does. I don't think 50 Cent sells out Yankee Stadium. And today, I don't think 50 Cent sells out Yankee Stadium. I don't think he does. But I don't think it has to do with, I don't think that necessarily has to do with the music. I don't think that has to do with the music. I think it's just his personality. I think he's rubbed a lot of people the wrong way, especially on social media. You know what I mean? I don't think he gives a shit either. That's another thing. I don't think he gives a shit. I think it's mostly, I don't think it's his music. People love his music. But I think it just has to do with mostly him as he's very like, I don't know. Yeah, again, 50 is still the most streamed artist on Spotify. Yeah, but streaming is different than just getting people to go to your shows, right? I don't think he can. 50 is a businessman. He doesn't care about the music. Yeah, facts. That's what I'm saying. I don't think he gives a shit. But I don't think he can sell out Yankee Stadium. I don't think he can sell it. 50 Cent cannot sell out Yankee Stadium. And that's just, I don't think he cares. But I just saying, like, it's not his music. I think it's because of him. He's just a troll. Yeah. He's just turned into a giant troll. He's rubbed people the wrong way over the years. And even his the fans and everybody, right? Like, I just think that's the reason why. I don't think it's his music, because everyone loves his music. Yeah. The ultimate troll, yeah. So that's why. He isn't respected musically as much as before. Yeah. I mean, a lot of it was just hits at the time. Like, bro, like, I don't know. When's the last time you bump in Candy Shop? Like, when's the last time you put on, like, yo, let me put that Candy Shop on. I'll take you to the candy shop. Right? When's the last time you've been in the car and be like, no, hey, put that Candy Shop on. Right? I don't know. Like, they were hits at the time. You can't act like they weren't. Those were mega hits at the time. But a lot of that shit was like, I don't know. I feel like a lot of the radio hits don't age well too, though. Like, they're just great for music in that moment, in that time, and then they don't really last as long. Many Men, yeah, oh yeah, Many Men's a classic. Classic. No one's. I'm talking about, like, the pop hits, like some of the pop hits that he had. Yo, put on that In the Club. Put on 50 Cent In the Club. Definitely not listening to Magic Stick anymore. Yeah. Oh my god, I can't remember the last time I listened to Wangsta. Yeah, you should see you on Wangsta, but you never. At the time, that was like, yeah. Patiently Waiting, yeah, that shit. That was a good one too. Patiently Waiting for what? I think that's a good one too. But you know what I mean? Stop it, Wanks is a hit. But, like, you know, you're not bumping that nowadays. Ross, I'm gonna listen to it today at the gym. Eminem would sell out most places. Oh god, here we go. M would sell out if he plays his old shit. If he plays his new shit, I ain't going. I ain't listening to that shit. Telling you right off the rip. I'll tell you right off the rip. If he plays his old shit, yeah. If he's playing his new shit, nah, I ain't going. I'll stay home. I'm just Eminem. Yeah, Eminem's new shit. I'm telling you, it's huge drop off. He's only selling out in Detroit. I mean, like, yeah. If Eminem plays his new shit, I'm not listening to that. His old stuff all day. Give me Angry M. I'll listen to Angry M, not this new M. The Game killed GU not. The Game? Pre-beard, yeah. Give me, like, bleached hair. Bleached hair, M. Yeah. Facts. M's old songs are... Oh, bro, it's way better, dude. They're classics, dude. Can we debate now who was bigger if Britney Spears never went crazy or Taylor Swift? Britney Spears, you want to really have an argue about Britney Spears or Taylor Swift? Britney Spears, no offense, was not really talented. I mean Taylor Swift is a singer. Like I don't know. I think Britney Spears never really had a voice. I don't know. Maybe it's just me. I think Christina Aguilera was better than Britney Spears at the time. I think people just loved Britney because she could dance and she was better looking. Yeah, and she was like half naked in all her videos. And like she had like every like kid crushing over her, right? But I think Christina Aguilera had a way better voice. So like as soon as it caught up, as soon as you age and dance and like you just like yeah, if you have a good voice, that will last forever. If you're talented, you have a great voice, you can sing for the rest of your life. Still got crazy vocals. Yeah. I just think Britney was more of a pop star. Like she just had hits and like she wasn't really a great singer. Yeah. Can't believe we're having this discussion right now. A bunch of grown men. Yeah, we're arguing about Britney Spears. Ross rage bait response. Why? Is that really? J-Lo has a better... Wait, J-Lo has better vocals than Brit? Yeah, but J-Lo's like... J-Lo is fine where she's at. She's got a residency in Vegas, right? She's got a residency in Vegas, and she does her thing. She kills it. I think Britney had a residency in Vegas, but I don't know what happened to that. I had a crush on the chick on the Blink-182 cover. Blink-182, bro. There's like this trend where I've seen like, where a lot of people are like, we need white people to stay in their garages and put out good music. Like bro, that era will never ever like. It's like we regret it. I look back now and I'm like, damn, we had it good with those like the bands and shit. They're just not like that anymore. Right? It's just not like that. Blink-182, all that whole era, Blink-182 and shit. There's just no good like bands. There's no really good like garage bands anymore. That was like in the 90s though. The 90s, early 2000s. Right? Weezer, like all that shit, bro. Even like freaking had like we had like Limp Bizkit. Someone what's his face was talking about Limp Bizkit last night. Limp Bizkit, all that shit, bro. Like, dude, they used to sell out Woodstock. Like that shit used to be nuts. Offspring, like all those bands, bro. Sum 41, all that shit. All the early rock bands. There's none anymore, bro. Like it's just changed. No one does that shit no more. Some people need to get back into the garage. You need to stop pumping out some kids and give them a guitar. Literally. Some of you guys need to get on that, man. Start pumping out some kids and give them a guitar and a drumstick. I wish I saw Blink-182 back in the day. I wish I saw Blink-182. Green Day, they're all old, dude. They're all old now. Yeah. But they used to headline all those Woodstocks, all those festivals nowadays. Now I'm looking at fucking like these tours and these festivals. I can't even name any of these artists. I don't know any of these guys' music. And they all sound the fucking same. Blink is really good live today. Is what's his face still a part of the band? Their bass guitar guy. Is he still part? I know at some point he was like looking for aliens. He was a big conspiracy guy. Nirvana, Soundgarden, Pearl Jam, yeah. He is. Are the Alaskas really over? They're over, bro. They're over. Amber is the color of my energy. Oh. Ross, I bought tickets to see Blink-182, but the day before the concert, I got sick and wasn't able to see him. Bro, it was just like different back then too. Like now I'm sounding old, bro. In high school, you got concerts. The concerts back in the day was just fucking ridiculous. They'll never be like that ever again. I'm sure now these concerts are crazier, but like now I'm definitely sounding old. But like there was no cell phones, none of that shit. I'll never forget. Like my mom would like let me go with my brother, and like, dude, there was just like. Just be home. Like there was nothing. You had no cell phones, none of that shit. It was just chaos. Absolute chaos. Again, I just remember people getting wasted, puking everywhere, just fights. Just insane. Back then the concerts were affordable. Now it's $500 for a raw. Dude, ridiculous. For tickets so expensive. You can't even get drunk too because it's like, oh my god, you get drunk. Like even like the beer is like $20. Yeah. They don't really have that though. I'm just saying like it was always a good mix. Everyone likes. I don't know. We had a good mixture of music back then. Now I feel like all the music is kind of like pop or just like, it's like even the rap. I don't even like. It's not even. It doesn't even make any sense. It's all over the place. Back when weed was illegal, so it's crazy to see Jay being passed around. Yeah. EDC is bigger than ever before. Yeah, EDC has definitely taken over too. EDC has definitely taken over here in the States too. A lot of people love the rave music. That wasn't a thing back then, right? Yeah, nobody listened to that shit. It was like a European thing, right? The raves. It was different. Raves were just like a small little like glow stick group, right? And people just did crazy amount of drugs, you know? But it's huge. EDC is massive here, especially in Orlando. EDC Orlando, it's a whole weekend. It's festival. They got like 8 different stages. It's insane. Raves were underground, yeah. EDC definitely has taken over a lot here. 100%. And everyone like, bro, it's like crazy. Nobody wears any clothes. It's like everybody's like half naked and they're all like drugged out, just dancing. I don't even like, there's barely any there's just beats. All it is beats. There's barely any like voices and just the DJ. I don't even know if the fucking DJ's doing anything. Does anybody know if the DJ does anything? Or he just, like, every time I see him, he's, like, just dancing, doing this, not even touching the board. It's like, does he even do anything? EDC or EDM, whatever, same thing. EDM, EDC, sorry, I read the EDM. You know what I mean? Does the DJ even do anything? All I see is just, he touches a couple knobs and then just goes like this. Like, I feel like the whole shit's a fucking playlist. Yeah, you just... Nah, most of the time the bigger DJs have pre-built sets. It has to for all the dancing and they have to get people going. Like, I don't know. I'm not knocking it. Like, I know there's a huge audience and people love to listen to it. And it looks crazy. But I don't know if I could go to a huge festival and listen to that for hours. I think I'd need like tons of fucking Advil. My brain would be like, yes, actual DJs do some stuff. There are some posters out there. I don't know. There's like so many DJs. Like I feel like every influencer also retires and becomes a DJ. Like that's the next phase of your career. Once you're done being an influencer, you become a DJ. Like that's the next thing you do. You become an EDM DJ. It's not for boomers, Ross. It's not even. I mean, bro, what are you talking about? Not for boomers, bro. You go to some of these concerts. There's a wide variety of age groups at these concerts. Shaq's a DJ, yeah. Even Shaq's a DJ at festivals. DJ Shaq. My brands back in the day. Oh, my band's back. Linkin Park. Linkin Park, another one. Yeah, I forgot about Linkin Park. Fucking Linkin Park was huge. Linkin Park, yeah, with Chester. Huge. Absolutely huge. Ross, you need to get your DJ equipment ready. Seriously. Who's going for football chrome today? You do know it's first off the line, so it's an auction. It starts at $3,200. It's probably not going to go lower than $2K a box. The dude Pauly D. Pauly D is a DJ? No way. From Pauly. Oh yeah, Pauly D from Jersey Shore. Yeah. Pauly D from DJ. Yeah, he makes good money. They go to yeah, but most of them are like they do that though because they. Pauly D though, is anybody like really listening? Oh, that Pauly D set was insane, bro. No, bro, what? They use Pauly D to sell tickets, right? It's just it's Pauly. He's a name, bro, and he's like he does DJ. He sells out clubs. He gets paid to sell out clubs, but I don't know. That's a crazy life. To be in your 40s and 50s, still be in the clubs. For a second, I thought it was like Shaquille O'Neal. Shaquille O'Neal, yeah. My wife worked at a Shaq festival and did cover art for the Shaq songs. Nice. That's pretty cool. But this is the time, bro. This is the time where all the concerts. This is summer, bro. Summer, all festivals, concerts. So there's a lot this year. There's a lot this year happening. I mean, look like the like I said, the Jay-Z might be the biggest one, but this is the time of the year where everyone goes to the concerts. Go touch grass. I'm telling you, bro. It's not always about sneakers, man. You got to go touch grass, man. Summertime. Weather's turning. It's getting nicer now. A lot of you guys, I know it was in the 70s over the weekend. You know? This is the best time, bro. Everyone goes outside, goes to festivals. Yeah, it's festival time for sure. People go at least once, go to a concert. Coachella's this weekend. There you go. My homie's sleeping in a tent. He's got his tent ready. Playing golf a lot this summer. Yeah. Summer's nice, man. It's a great time, bro. Everyone looks forward to the summer, bro. NY's cold again. Really? It was nice. It was nice over the weekend. I know some places hit in the 70s. Here, it's the same day every day here, bro. It's 80 today. It's supposed to rain the next few days, but here it rains for like an hour or so and it's done. 100 degrees in Arizona. Yeah, Arizona is probably the same day every day. Hot and sunny. Yeah, but usually Easter is like, you get a lot of more rain in April. April, you get a little bit more rain. April showers bring May flowers, they say, right? But the weather should be getting better. So it's always good, man. It gets people going. It's nice. Everyone's in a more cheerful mood, right? The winters are brutal. It's cold, dark. Yeah, April showers. It rains. Usually in Florida, it rains a lot in September. But last year, the World Cup theme song. No, was it bad? I gotta use the bathroom. Hold on. The coffee's going through me. it's hot in my room. Oh! No caffeine, no nicotine, no tobacco, even better life. I just have I've been drinking this stuff. There's nothing in it. It's Kirkland cold brew coffee, 100% Colombian. There's absolutely nothing. This is like pure black coffee. Pure black coffee. There's nothing in this. 15 calories, there's nothing. 2 carbs, absolutely 0 sugar. Just straight black coffee. It definitely wakes you up. That shit wakes you up. It doesn't taste the best, but it'll get you going. Yeah. You saw the pallet shop for this week? Yeah, 95s. Which laces are the best for the VAA? I don't know. Some people like the black laces. Damn, you drink that? It sounds like you'd be flying off the wall. I have a little bit of a higher tolerance. You gotta realize, man, I gotta talk for hours and hours and hours, so it's good if I ramble a little bit. Comes part with the job. You gotta ramble. I'm trying to lay off sugar, man. I'm trying to cut out sugar completely. I was on a bad little path for a while. No sugar for me. Just water and good meals. That's it. Water and good meals. Trust me, nothing else but water. Yeah, but I mean, I think for me too, I need to have that energy in the morning streams. I need to get up. He wants to look good in the Speedo. Absolutely. Absolutely. Very European. We don't trust strangers. Sir Paul, what are you on today? What are you angry about today, Sir Paul? Yukon and Michigan. I lost 31 pounds in 2 months. Nice. Natural or Ozempic? I saw something. Someone sent me a post that like with I guess like Ozempic, it could eat your bones. But I don't know how true that is. Something about like how Ozempic can eats away your bones. But who knows? Oh! Got that stupid thing stuck in my head now. Alcohol is key. Alcohol is definitely not key.
Crib from SneakerCon, and here's everything that I caught. To start it off, I got this bandana from Coca-Cola. I had to do like a little mini hoop game, and honestly, my shot was bad. I can lie, I was shooting the bricks. But shout out my guy Josh for winning this for me. I also had the opportunity to meet Allen Iverson in person. That man has aura, I'm not gonna lie. That man has aura. Got this Allen Iverson collectible card on the back, got the 1 of 10 version. Also ended up getting this Brandon Graham card, and we had ended up getting number 20 out of 25. Next, I got a Dragon Ball Z collectible. I had got the 7 Dragon Balls, obviously. So yeah, my corner wall is real empty, so this will be going up there soon. Stay tuned for the little remodeling. I also ended up collecting a Broly figure. I had also copped this little vintage tee for like $10, and
with the SneakerCon, didn't get nothing, but you didn't get no shoes.
Next, we got some SneakerCon merch, and this tee is clean. So on the front, you got the SneakerCon logo. On the back, you got this. I got this black bag from TurboTax. I just might use it as like another camera bag or something. I also ended up getting some socks too. Don't know the brand, but I was just walking in and they just put these in my hand. You feel me? Free socks.
Carry.
And they got snowflakes on them, so some cool snow socks. So everything that's in this bag, I'm not gonna lie, I got it from Wildin' Out. So pretty much, it was that time around the event where they were giving out free stuff. Whoever made the most noise out of the entire crowd, they selected, and the person, whoever goes on stage, they pick a number 1 through 20. I ain't gonna lie, I was the first person to go on stage. Roll the clip. So yeah, let me show you what I end up getting when I was on stage. They gave me a whole bunch of Eagles merch. Eagles chain right here, you feel me? Go Birds. They also had gave me a little Saquon Barkley jersey. They also had gave me a Stephon Marbury t-shirt. And this joint is hard, but I'm not a 2X, so I might have to crop this, turn this to a gym shirt too, but yeah. Let me know in the comments what y'all think about.
Went to SneakerCon, no sneakers. I don't know.
Can I sell my dead stock Dior's at SneakerCon Philadelphia? Come along with me to see if I can go home with some bread or some fire trades. So come on. Wanted to go ahead and get these authenticated. There's a head nod. There's a head nod. I like the head nod. What, cold to the touch?
No, you already know, baby.
Oh, is that the Godspeed watch?
Yeah.
Tough.
Size tag is good. Footbed is good. Insole is good. The inside is good, which is usually something they get wrong all the time.
Certified stamp, they authentic, so pop up. Highest offer right now is like $6,200. And I might fold, but I'm really now considering trades.
What mindset keeps you pushing forward in life?
To just be a better version of myself than I was yesterday. Be 1% better every day, but that 1% is different every day.
How we doing?
Lewis, nice to meet you.
Oh, Heavenly's gonna lowball the shit out of it.
Everything, OGR.
800?
Absolute best, I'd say 65.
I would realistically offer like 5.
5? Okay, I appreciate that, bro. We'll chat, for sure.
Nice shoe, though.
Nah,
Beautiful.
thank you. 55? Okay. Any chance you could meet me at like 58? What y'all think, 55?
Take the 55.
Some crazy heat on this table. I see Witherspoons, maybe they my size. So we're talking one Witherspoons, a sample Red Lobster, and a stack on top. Damn, the gold box era is crazy.
But to find
Box
these,
is
like,
wrecked.
It's a pretty solid trade in my opinion. I think I told them too little money, but because I don't understand the value of a sample. Damn it. You gotta make a call. You gotta check it in the savings. It's all in the savings. They gotta make some money before they can buy. What's your number for the skunks?
They're gonna make some money
1650?
before they can buy. Oh my lord! Oh my lord! Oh, what a... Did you just hear that? They offered at 5,500. The guy's like, well, the guy can't do it. They gotta make some money before they can buy. Wow, what is going on? What is going on?
I know I always talk about regretting selling my skunk SBs. 3,300 on top. The skunks. Can we meet at 35? Dead stock?
Yeah, brand new.
Secret pocket. So wild. Yo, this says 700 though. No, let me stop. I'll do it. I'll run it. Beautiful. One last look. The original.
And he traded it.
receipt,
He didn't take the
retail
cash, he
plus
traded
tax,
it.
2177.55. I said once I hit on these are an investment, and that's what we turned them into. Walking away with some grails and some cash.
But what I don't want to see, I would have just took the I would have took the cash, bro. I would have just took the 55. I mean, I would have waited and just take the 5,500.
Bring back home to my girls.
Take the cash.
Vinny, Lewis, nice to meet you. I appreciate you, bro. Thank you. Beautiful sale. Mission complete. Shout out to SneakerCon.
I guess he got 3,400 cash. I would have took the whole cash, but I would have taken the whole cash. But 3,400 cash is still pretty good. Yeah. I don't know. He got 3,400. I would take the 5,500. I would take all the cash, but if that's his Grail shoe, I get it. If that's his Grail, totally get it.
Like, what do you got on feet?
These are the Kid Cudi and Mischief.
Kid Cudi and Mischief?
Yeah.
I've never seen these before. Are you a Kid Cudi fan?
No, I just like the shoes.
You like the shoes? It's
The
okay.
shoes are fire.
You think Kid Cudi should do more shoes?
Oh, hell yeah.
Yeah?
Especially like this.
Like, what do you got on feet?
These are...
Teach his own.
We got off-white Alaskas here. How many pairs did you bring?
We brought like 35 pairs. We're down to about 5 left.
5 left. How much you selling them for?
600 each.
Probably only got like 15 or 10 to 15 pairs left. So now we're selling them for between $700 to $900.
Got some Alaskas right here. How many pairs you got?
I got 6 left right now.
6 left.
But I started with 15.
Wow. How much you selling them for?
Just depends, 650 to 725.
We got a pair of the Virgil Alaskas right here. What size is this?
We got a 7.5 right here. We got a 9.5 in the back.
How much are you selling them for?
$750 a pair.
We got off-white Alaskas
Selling them for 600.
here. How many pairs did you bring?
We brought like 35 pairs. We're down to about 5 left.
5 left. How much you...
There you go. There you go. Oh, that's crazy. $600 isn't that bad. In hand, people take it. 600. You'll get people. These look like baby shower shoes. The baby showers. It's got on the white pants. There you go. It's starting. The one piece. I wonder how the car dealers did there. Pokemon booths. I wonder how the card bros did. Doesn't look that big. It doesn't look that many people there. Right? They look like gender reveal lows. I mean, I'm just saying they kind of do in a way, right? I mean, it looks like the baby shower fit. They're nice. There's nothing wrong with them, but I prefer the other colorway more than these. But teach his own. I mean that looks like, I don't know. So, Easter shoes, but it's not. They don't release till next. Easter already happened.
Wow, that's a good.
Nice.
That's a good one.
Yes.
What number is that?
That is number 10 of 10.
Oh wow.
Bro. I mean, I don't mean no disrespect. I don't mean no disrespect. Should I cook it? Should I cook it? Should I cook it? Fry them? Bro, no offense. I'm just saying in general, I'm being very nice, okay? You can't do this in cards, okay? All right, they're showing off 10 out of 10. Bro, an unlicensed Allen Iverson cards go for $1, $2, okay? Like, again, I don't mean to be disrespectful, but an unlicensed Topps goes for $2. Like, you can't just create, I don't know. Like, I don't think like a Leaf.
That's a beautiful
that's
card.
Nice.
4 out of 5.
Nice.
Oh, okay. What number is that? Okay. Fire.
I don't mean to be like, they're probably not, those cards are probably not even worth the amount of paper that was printed on. I'd offer those guys $2, like a dollar a card. Yeah, those cards are worth like $1. Yeah. But who knows? They even had Brandon Graham there too, right?
What's up, y'all? This is Brandon Graham here at Sneaker Con, giving away my car right here. You know, they did it up real nice. Hope y'all come on down, trade, sell, buy some sneakers, you know, and just come out and come hang with us. Iverson up next. What's up, y'all?
Yeah. Yeah, cards is different, bro. Like it's a different market. It's a lot. You can't just, I don't know. You can't just print cards and it's different. Are you buying invincible cards? I can if I want to, but I don't know if people. No. What cards should we invest in? What up, Shady? That's such a broad statement. People ask me that all the time, but I can't give you an answer for that. I can't give you an answer for that, man. You know, I can't give you an answer to that. I mean, Cooper flag for sure. Yeah, if you want to buy some Coopers, but Coopers are expensive. Cooper cards are very expensive. But like this stuff is big money. I mean, first FDI will be available for Dutch auction. This starts at $3,200. $3,200 and it'll sell out. Like I like card hobby is different types, bro. I hope you like people. I say this a lot, man, but card money is different than sneaker money. You know what I mean? Card money is different than sneaker money, man. It's a lot more expensive. Did you see that MM6 post? I got the hoodie. Did you? Which hoodie? Do you know if they're doing anything special for SneakerCon Houston? Probably. Probably. They'll probably announce it soon. Looks like they're going to look... To be honest, it looks like they're sticking with the whole sneakers trading card thing. Oh, the BOGO? Nice. It looks like they're sticking with the whole thing, man. With the sneakers and trading card aspect. So... we'll see. No, I don't know anything about cards. I'm learning. That's the best way, bro. Yeah, cards is a whole different tier. You're dealing with people like this, people with money, serious money. What else do you do with a card but sell it? You hold it and keep it as a you hold it and you keep it as a I don't know, as people look at it as art, dude. People look at it as cardboard art. Ross, you got some cool vintage comic books. Are they worth more than the cards you rip on stream? Just curious. No, not yes and no. Some of them do. I'm actually, you know what's funny? You brought that up. I was actually gonna think about eventually dabbing back into the comic book market because the comic book market is very down. The comic book market is very, very down right now. And I have a massive comic book collection. One day I'll show you, but like it's at my parents' house. Yeah, I was thinking about dabbing back into it because it's very old and I don't know, the market is down. So NBA cards hold the most value? Not necessarily. Angel Luis just got traded. Uh-oh. You wipe your ass with it? Oh my god. You collect them. Yeah. Which one is the most money as far as what? There's a few good modern books going for 1,000. I like vintage. I like the old vintage comic books. Ross, where is the best place to get cards graded? There's only... What do you mean, where is the place? You mean what company? PSA. I only grade through PSA. I will only deal with... I mean, Beckett. I'm thinking about doing some Beckett, but I'm mostly PSA. You get the most money from it. PSA. The most expensive card was always the Mickey Mantle baseball card that surpassed last year. The dual auto basketball card, but that was a marketing probably. Yeah. I remember we had Batman comics. Comics is different though. Comics is like it's different. If the movies do well, the comics do very well. So like the comic boom, like a lot of the shit took off when Marvel was on that crazy run with the movies. But yeah, I mean right now, I mean comic book prices are pretty cheap for like the old stuff too. But I was thinking about getting back into it, but I don't know. I get so much going on. Ugh. Ross, did you get that 1 of 1 Wanda back yet? Yeah, what's his face got it. It wasn't mine. The 1 of 1 was pulled by... Who was it? Who got it in the chat? Someone in the chat got the 1 of 1 Wanda. I don't know if they sold it. Thoughts on the camo shy 001s? They're pretty cool. They're pretty cool. Yeah. Who got the 1 of... I forgot who got it. You probably left a restaurant. No, it's someone that always... I think it was Andrew. Was it Andrew? It was someone that consistently buys all the time. Hit the 1 of 1. It was... we only had a few people that have bought and dipped. And it was one of them was the Italian kid. The Italian kid cooked and left. And so was that lady that bought all those Pokémon booster boxes from me. NYC, peace. Okay. Appreciate you, brother. Danny Moore definitely hits. Danny Moore likes his wrestling, though. Danny Moore likes his WWE. Money changes people. One man too. One man hit a lot. Ross, what kind of watches you rock with? Watches? I don't have any. Don't have any. One day I'll get a nice watch. One day. Hit the SpongeBob. Yeah, SpongeBob. Yeah, Deadpool was pretty cool. The Deadpool shit that we had was pretty cool. That shit got cooked. Deadpool got cooked. But we're chilling right now. I'm curious to see what these go for. This box is probably going to sell out at like $2,500 a box. $2,500 a box, without a doubt. What is the, just curious though, Topps Chrome Football Jumbo. How much is the Jumbos going for? 12. Yeah, $650 to $1,300, man. Shit. $1,300 for a fucking Jumbo. It's crazy. $1,300 for a Jumbo. Just to pull some shitty ass. That's what I'm saying, dude. This is so crazy. It's insane. Just to pull an auto of like a safety and a linebacker. Oh. You think it's a smart idea to invest in Ascended Heroes ETBs? It depends. I think it's not. I mean, from the matter of a few weeks, they've already jumped up $30. So if you bought 10 of them, you'd be up pretty much a lot of money. Yeah. I mean, they're not right now, there's no scheduled Ascended Heroes to come up, so they're going to dry out. Ascended Heroes is going to dry Dry, dry, dry. It's going to go dry. But sometimes you gotta make moves quick, man, on that shit. You know? You gotta make moves quick. Pokemon Center went crazy. I mean, dude, well, look at this. The regular ETB is already at $132. Look at the graph. You should have bought in at $100. In a matter of in a month, it went from $100 to $133. $100 to $133. Impossible. Right? Just $30. If you just bought at $100, it goes. Is it going to go higher? Bro, they were up at 180 at 160 at one point. They're going to go up higher. They're going to dry up. But here's a downside, though. If you look at the graph, look, as the price goes higher, look at how many selling. 341, 305, 273, 242. Less people are buying as the price goes up. So I think it could hit 150. The way it's going right now, I think it could hit 150 by May. 100%. I think it's going to be at 150 a pop. Pokemon Center, it's at $419, $420. Look at this shit. Holy smokes. Holy shit. Look at that. Bottom at 250. Buy him at 250. You almost doubled your money. Crazy. Holy smokes. Look at that. Crazy. What happened to Ascended? It's ascending. I have one I pay retail. Nice. Nice. But yeah, I mean, Ascended Heroes, I've been a big believer in Ascended Heroes, man. I've been a big believer in Ascended Heroes. Been a big, big believer in Ascended Heroes, dude. So I was on it since day one. Walmart's been restocking every Wednesday. Yeah, but bots just eat that shit up. The pull rates are not good. The pull rates are tough. Pull rates are tough. The pull rates are not easy. Did Perfect Order flop? Yes. Perfect Order in Chaos Rising are not going to come close to Ascended Heroes. Again, you gotta know Pokemon. Pokemon, anything with Gen 1, dude, Gen 1 Pokemon is always gonna bang, bro. There's just so many more hits in this set. Pikachu, Gengar, Dragonite, like the set is stacked. Set is stacked. It was an easy read. Absolutely easy read. All right, it's live right now. $3,200. First day issue, $3,200, man. Live auction. Phantasmal Flames kind of hit a wall. $3,200. For the DAC. 1/1 Stafford. Oof, that's insane. That's insane. Patrick Mahomes 1 out of 5. Sheesh. Crazy. But it's funny how things are changing now, huh? A lot of things, you have to admit, things are changing. It's getting crazy now. I remember we were doing this months and months ago, and a lot of people said, like, oh, you're gonna, like, it's gonna fall off, you're gonna fall off. Who the hell would spend that type of money for a piece of cardboard? Things are changing, huh? Things have changed, bro. Things have changed a lot. Right? And it's only April. We were doing this all last year, and people were saying, oh, you're going to fall off. Channel's going to die, blah, blah, blah. And look at it now. Everyone's doing it. So it's funny how things go. It's funny how things go. Dak has a better market than over Stafford. Yeah, I mean, there's more Cowboy fans for sure. There's way more Cowboy fans than there are Rams fans. I guess everybody likes to gamble nowadays. Yeah. That too. Gambling is huge. I mean, yeah. I mean, if you're just put that out there, if you're opening packs, it's gambling. It's 100% gambling when you open up packs. But like, let's be honest, it's fun. You know, opening packs is fun. It is, right? It's fun, right? And we've gotten cooked, but we've also pulled a lot of Charizard. We pulled some big hits here, man. You go back through. People have said, man, I got to do a highlight of all the hits we've had here. I honestly will say we've probably done like at least over 50. No, I wouldn't say 50K. Oh, it's getting there. At least 50K of like hits. Just big hits, man. All the Charizards that we've hit. The color blasts that we hit. You know, and all it takes is one. I always say this, all it takes is that one hit. Autos, all the autos we get here and stuff. I wish we'd go back. I know we like tonight we're going to do a couple of jerseys because we're almost filled on the baseball jerseys. Baseball jerseys are almost filled. We only have 5 spots left on the big boy, and we only have 9 spots left on the Pickford team. But we're going to get back into some cards. We got some good shit too. Still have select football, Phoenix, Topps Chrome is coming out soon. I would love to if I can get my fucking hands on Topps Chrome, I'd love to rip a shit ton of Topps Chrome. We did basketball. Basketball is tough though. Basketball is so expensive. It's so expensive, man. How much spent to get that 50K though? It depends. I know people will say that. There's some people, we have big whales. We have whales, but there's some people, bro, I can't tell you, bro. For lately, it's been randoms that's been hitting big. And I'm not trying to like sell you on anything or here, but I'm being honest. People will tell you in the chat. Pizza hasn't spent a dime here in months. Comes back, buys the Yankees spot, hits a $2,000 Aaron Judge baseball bat. Okay? Andrade bought 1 spot last night. He hit the Bernie Williams Yankees baseball jersey. It takes luck. Obviously, there's luck. I'm not trying. It's just like getting the sneakers app. It's luck. But there's people in here that literally will just buy 1 spot and hit. And then I have people that will buy 6 spots and get nothing. They'll buy 5 spots, get nothing, get waxed. Clizzy hasn't spent a dime in the shop. He hit the Michael Penix Jr. jersey and called it quits. He doesn't spend a dime in the shop. He came, hit a Michael Penix autographed jersey and then called it quits. I will tell you, that's so true. It's random. Like it's crazy. But occasionally we do have the big guys do hit a lot. Like Tate has hit a lot. Yak has hit a lot. Heather hits a lot. There is sometimes, for sure. The Penix is an L, though. He got it for like $35. I mean, $35 for a Penix autographed jersey. I mean, it's not too bad. But you're making it a break, so it makes it easier to people to jump in. Yeah, that's the whole point. Who the fuck is doming $3,200? You're a psychopath. Who the hell is doming something like this? You're an absolute psychopath. It's at $2,900 now. Who the hell is doming a box for $2,900? Right? Even the jerseys, bro. We're not buying. Guys, I don't buy cheap shit, man. These are $500, $550 boxes, man. Who would pay? Like, you have to be a psychopath to dome this. Psychopath. You know what I mean? So the whole point is people go in on it for cheaper. That way we can open up more. And that way you don't get burnt. That's the whole point. You're playing a numbers game. That's all you're doing. You're playing a numbers game. Right? For think about it. If you just bought the Orioles for $25, right? You'd be able to participate in all 6 and still would be cheaper. You'd have 6, 7 tries to get it, and it would still be cheaper than getting a box to yourself. That's the whole point of it. Yeah, you know what I mean? At what price point you're gonna get in on it? I probably wrong. I rather would honestly I'm not there yet. I feel like this shit is for big boys. I'm not a big boy. I'd rather just get hobby boxes, bro. You know what I mean? To be honest, this isn't worth the risk for me. I'd rather just get a bunch of hobby boxes for $500 than get something like this. That's just me. This is too crazy. Yeah, I'm not like the big boy breaks. We're not there yet. Like, who's going to eat this up? Backyard breaks, fucking like Blez Sports, Blez Sports, like those, like the biggest guys in the hobby, filth bombs. Yeah, like the biggest breaks accounts are the ones that are gonna do this. I'm not. Oh, what's his face? That YouTuber guy. They'll do that shit. Yeah, Pac-Man. Yeah, like there's levels to this game. We're like at the beginner level. We're at the beginner level. 100% we're at the beginning level. I mean, once Russ sent me a screenshot that, like, how much the spot was? Just to buy one spot in one of the breaks was like $6,000. I was like, yeah, okay. What you sent me? I think you sent it to me on Discord. Like, one spot was like $6,000. I was like, yeah. Yeah, here you go. The Los Angeles Dodgers spot was $6,500. Yeah. Like, bro, people buy that. People buy that. The Yankees were 5 G's to get in on a break. 5 G's to get in on a break. Phillies $400, Mets $900. Bro, we doing $20, $15, bro, here. $500, $250, but like, I mean, they're doing cases though. Like that, in all retrospect, they're doing cases. We're only doing boxes. So it's like, obviously you had the odds. I mean, they're going through so much more product, right? Yeah. They're doing cases of this shit. Question, Ross, do you think the manufacturer sends the big boys better product than the stores? That would be conspiracy. I don't think so, honestly, but they get more, they have better access. They have access to more stuff. So I don't know. Cuz they do breaker only stuff too, which is like breaker only boxes. A case of that is only one box. It comes in a fancy suitcase. Jeez. Sold out. Sold out. $2,800. Just like that. Sold out at $2,800. $2,800 for one box of 3 auto. $2,800. Told ya, there is levels to this, bro. Absolute levels to this. $2,800. That's insane. $2,800. And I bet you people were nervous too. They probably bought it at $3,000. Dude. Bill and I doubled up. They let you buy 16 of them too. Someone just jacked up 20 grand on their card. It's just 14 pairs of Jordans, yeah. That's 2 months rent, yeah. It's I mean, this hobby is really insane, bro. And you probably need to buy 2 or 3 for a hit that's worth it. I know, bro. Imagine pulling that and getting like, I don't even know, bro. Getting an auto from like a player that doesn't even play. Getting smoked. Like, look at the checklist. The checklist is huge, man. I don't know, bro. Like, getting all that and just getting an RJ Harvey auto or a Matthew Golden auto or a Caleb Johnson auto. I'd be so tight. This is why I refuse to believe no one has money when we talk about shoe sitting. No, it's just different. I don't know. It's different, bro. Totally different. How much are hobbies going to be? Hobbies are already sold out. Hobbies were $350. Jumbos were $650. Hobbies are now selling for $570, $580 on the market, and jumbos are selling for $1,300. These were $650. They're selling for $1,200 now. They're double. Jumbos are double now. Crazy. Crazy, bro. Bro, someone was trying to sell freaking $20 hanger boxes for $60, man. Like, it's crazy, dude. This is insane. Yeah, what the fuck is this? Bro, these are $20 hanger boxes. They're selling them for $65, $40, $50 for a fucking hanger box, man. For a hanger box. But the good thing, there's so much more drops to this. Like, it's way, like, the hobbies and jumbos are gone. Hobbies and jumbos are gone. The retail is going to be at Target, Walmart. Like, it's crazy you're paying resale for retail. Like, there's no need to be playing resale for that shit. I mean, tomorrow, they drop tomorrow on Dick's. 9 a.m. They drop tomorrow at Dick's. So that's one of the big drops for tomorrow is they drop tomorrow at Dick's at 9 o'clock in the morning. They're probably going to get ripped again. Don't they release again on Tops? Yeah, they will. They'll have some, but it's probably going to get smoked. It's definitely going to get smoked. Your best bet is finding them in stores again, too, but we'll see. Crazy. When should I sell my Jordan 1 VAs? It's up to you. You can sell them now or you can wait a little bit. I don't think they're going to go down anytime soon. Try Best Buy, too. Yeah, Best Buy. Is Best Buy tomorrow, too? Damn, it's hot in my room. No. All right. Well, anyways, we're going to end it here. We're going to end it here. Damn, my back has been bothering me. Oh. All right. That's going to do it for me today on this stream. I will be back again tonight. I'll see some of you guys tonight. If not, I'll see you guys tomorrow morning. But I'll be live tonight to watch we'll rip some stuff and watch the Michigan UConn game. So we'll do that tonight. So if you want to come through tonight, I will be live 7:30, 7:45, right around that time frame. So, all right, guys, have a wonderful day. Enjoy your Monday. I will see you guys later. I am out. See you guys. Peace.
Welcome to Roszko's Chicken and W. I'd like to make a formal announcement that we're taking the franchise worldwide. We're looking for employees, line cooks, and general manager. Tired of some chubby cheek little Timmy or these ballers taking all the pairs? Click the join button down below because I guarantee you're gonna get more W's. You're not just gonna get your name on a shiny plaque behind the booth at the restaurant. No. You're gonna get access to the new Roszko's Chicken and W's Discord group. Early access to new merch, members only live streams. Click join down below. And I like to say, welcome to Roszko's Chicken and W.